And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to Council Bluffs. Trevor Mader, Brian Bertini with you here tonight. The final broadcast of the 2021 calendar year comes your way tonight from Lewis Central High School. And we've got a dandy of a Hawkeye 10 conference doubleheader coming your way tonight. Glenwood, Lewis Central, two schools separated by only 15 miles. Fierce competitors in a lot of different sports. And Brian Bertini tonight, they're going to go at it in basketball.
Yes, they are. And you mentioned, one thing that's kind of interesting tonight, Trevor, is that both schools out of school. So You've got that, you've had not your normal routine of being in schools and stuff like that. So we'll see how sometimes that has a little bit of adjustment. But, hey, it's a great chance to get, like you said, one more game in. Nice measuring stick for both squads. Glenwood, of course, had kind of an interesting game last Friday with Creston. And then Lewis Central handled Atlantic pretty easily, 60-36. Glenwood trailed at halftime at Creston, and it'll pull away with a 53-34. They come in 6-1, Trevor, still ranked number one in Class 4A. Lewis Central 5-3, but I think Coach Hannafin, some of those three losses, they're pretty impressive ones.
Yeah, really good losses. I think the most interesting part, anytime we have a Glenwood-Lewis Central matchup over the last couple of years, is kind of the contrasting styles. Glenwood, they want to get up and down the floor. They want to put you in a track meet. They've got shooters. They want to let those shooters shoot. Meanwhile, Lewis Central, maybe a little bit more of wanting to put you in a phone booth, keep it low scoring. I know in talking to Coach Chris Hannafin before this game, I said, hey, what's it going to take for you guys to come out on top? And he said, we probably need to slow the game down a little bit, avoid turnovers, and really value every possession. We've seen that work in years past for Lewis Central in matchups like this one against Glenwood, teams like this. But Glenwood wants to make it high scoring. They want to put points on the board at will. Lewis Central going to want to maybe muddy it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Hannafin, when he came back on board, when I first started coaching here at Glenwood back in early 2000s, Chris was the head coach. He took a hiatus for quite a while. This is his third year back, and his mantra, his philosophy is, of course, he's the defensive coordinator for the football, if that tells you anything. He loves defense. He loves physical play. He loves his kids to be aggressive. So they're very well schooled now. He's had a few years to kind of instill some of that. And, he does. He wants to turn this more of a half-court game because he knows if he tries to run a track meet with Glenwood, Glenwood will give up some layups. They're going to give up some points. But they're one of those, Trevor, where, hey, out of a 10-point segment, we'll score 8, you'll score 3. And you do the math after a long enough time, you figure out that's why Glenwood wins by, 25 points. So they'll give up points. But, foul trouble could be one thing. Neither team very deep. So foul trouble will be something that both team coaches will keep an eye on. And like I said, it should be a great atmosphere tonight here right on the first official day of winter tonight.
Glenwood would love to play this game kind of in the 60s or 70s. Lewis Central, ideally, maybe the 40s would be where they want to play this. Glenwood comes in, they're 6-1 overall, 4-0 in Hawkeye 10 conference play. LC 5-3, 3-0. Take a look at the lineups for you as they introduce them right now on the floor. For Lewis Central, it's going to be Gracie Hayes, Lucy Scott, Brooke Larson, Elise Tramer, and Jordan Peterson. Meanwhile, for the 4A number 1 ranked Glenwood Rams, it's Jenna Hopp, Abby Hughes, Madison Camden, Kennedy Jones, and Brinley Arnold. Brian, I think it was just under 2 weeks ago, we saw this Lewis Central team play a really good St. Albert team and get a 36-26 victory.
Yeah, that was coming, and of course, one caveat that in Lewis Central has is that big win here over at then number 2 4A Indianola. And, they had it kind of up and down a little bit, Trevor. So Coach Hannafin's probably still trying to figure out a few things and see what he can do. But Coach Rasmussen, really excited to have one player in back in particular, correct?
Yeah, Madison Camden, coming off of a knee surgery that kept her out in the early stages of the year. She returned in time for the win against Harlan that you and Ryan did. This is a Glenwood team that is probably they got to be the favorite in Class 4A. They're ranked number 1 for a reason. And, they've tested themselves early on. They played some really good teams, and they would love to go into Christmas break with the win. Meanwhile, Lewis Central, they know they're going to get Glenwood at least one more time, maybe 2 more times if they have it their way. So they'd like to at least kind of make a statement.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, both teams undefeated, 3-0 LC in the conference, Glenwood 4-0. So this is a conference game tonight. So this is an interesting match. Like you said, both squads would love to have that kind of feather in the cap going into 2022. regardless how it's going to play out, we know that it's going to be a four-quarter battle, Trevor.
It's going to be a fun one. We will join on KMA 960 at about 6:15. If you're listening, we've got the national anthem coming up, so we're going to step aside. It's Glenwood, it's Lewis Central, it's Hawkeye 10 basketball on KMA 960 and on KMAland.com and on YouTube. All right, it is time to basketball here in Council Bluffs tonight. Trevor Mader, Brian Bertini with you. Huge thanks to John Lee for running the camera operation tonight on the YouTube, on the Glenwood Community Stream YouTube channel. We've got a link to our website, KMAland.com, and the audio as well on KMA 960. Again, we'll be going live there in about 7 minutes or so. Brian, as both teams get ready to take the floor, what's the one thing you're looking for early on here tonight?
I think LC taking care of the basketball. And Glenwood's going to put a lot of pressure out there. They're going to get in passing lanes. But when they over-gamble, will LC be able to take advantage? You get the ball inside, score, because you're going to get some opportunities against the Rams. But if you don't cash in, it plays right in the hand of Glenwood, and they can push the ball and get down and score. They've got 4 or 5 girls potentially on the floor at any time. Trevor, that can shoot the three. It spreads your defense out. And, of course, Glenwood, they want to stay out of foul trouble early and not slow the game down by the stop clockage.
Lisa Tramer jumping for Lewis Central. Brinley Arnold for Glenwood, and the tip is won by the Titans. They'll bring it up and over with Lucy Scott. Right side, Gracie Hayes. She'll run point for them out top. Right corner now to Brooke Larson. She wants to dribble in on Hop. Larson, couple strong dribbles. Shot left short. Brinley Arnold distorted that one. Tramer put back no good into the hands of Jenna Hop. And here comes.
Made a discerted effort, I think, to really try to see if they can isolate. Glenwood come out man-to-man, so Coach Hannafin probably had a set play if they did, and that's what they ran. Come up empty, though.
Hop, little weave action to Abby Hughes. So will make the pass left side. Madison Camden, the Peru State commit, dribbling left to right, picks up her dribble. Now Hughes thought about the three.
Because there's so many weapons. You got, even when Brinley Arnold steps out, Trevor, she's also a perimeter threat.
Hop out top with it, being guarded by Hayes. Goes to the left side, goes back to Hughes out top. Swinging around right wing, Camden. They go down low. Jones, Arnold left open, leaves it short. Rebound, swatted around. Abby Hughes comes up with it. And a reset for Glenwood. Hop to the high post, Jones. Again, they're trying to post up Arnold. That leaves Hughes open for a three. That's no good. And rebound one by Lucy Scott on a long board, and they'll bring it up and over.
A lot of attention paid, of course, Hop and Camden.
Jordan Peterson to Larson, who goes right to left into the lane. Thought about the shot, kicks it to Tramer. And then Hayes got a little too fancy with the feet. She travels, and that's a turnover. Something Lewis Central wants to avoid here tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of happy feet right there by Gracie Hayes. She had the right idea, just forgot to dribble. And again, good pressure defense here early by both squads.
Abby Hughes running point for the Rams, hands it off Hop. Corner Jones, who goes right side Camden, back out top Jones. Left corner Hughes. They're trying to get something set up on the perimeter to maybe go inside. Now Hop just knifes to the hoop, leaves it short. Arnold rebounds. She hit the deck, though. It's on the floor, and one by Lucy Scott.
A little incidental contact right there, no foul.
So the other way goes Lewis Central. Short shot, no good. From Brooke Larson, it's out of bounds, and they're going to say a last touch by Lewis Central.
About 2 minutes played. Either team able to find that first initial score here, Trevor.
6:09 left here in the first. No score up to this point, 0-0.
You don't see Glenwood going
no.
scoring for a couple minutes usually, do you?
And the Do some weave out top. Here's Camden right side. Back to Jones. Swinging around left corner, Hughes.
Trying to put Hop in that kind of high post free throw line area to kind of use her as a distributor and also let her pop out.
Hughes had a step on her defender. Shot distorted into the hands of Hop, and we get a whistle. And it looks like maybe free throws coming for Abby Hughes. Hughes, a standout multi-sport athlete for the Rams. 67% from the free throw line.
Looks like a foul on Brooke Larson. Kind of maybe got it from the back, I think is what the official said, Trevor.
First one from Hughes, misses.
And one thing I'm sure Coach Hannafin preached the days leading up to today, box out. Glenwood does an exceptional job of offensive rebounding, Trevor.
So the next one coming from the South Dakota State track commit is good. And
we got a soccer score.
Glenwood gets on the board 1-0. 2:15 into this one, a little bit of trap. Hayes breaks it to get it to Scott across half court. She picks up her dribble. Thought about the stop and pop. Contested three, left short. Into the hands, though, of Hayes. And did she double dribble? She did.
Yeah, she did. She had the right idea. I think Larson kind of just got caught in between. Wasn't sure should she shoot it, then she didn't, then she did. And probably one of those you just initially grab it and shoot it. You're probably better off making that.
Hughes kind of lost it, but it ends up to Camden. Now they go Jones, right side Hop. Back out top, Jones. Right corner Hop, back to Jones. Swinging around left side, Hughes. Brinley Arnold working hard, trying to post up down low. They'll go to Hop in the corner, goes back to Jones. Now they've got Camden open in the corner. Three from her, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around, Arnold gets it and draws the foul.
And there's the offensive rebound we talked about. They had a chance to secure it. One and dones are huge against Glenwood, and the Titans unable to kind of secure that rebound. And not only that, Trevor, they pick up another foul.
That's going to be on Jordan Peterson, her first, and Brinley Arnold, the Omaha volleyball commit. 73.7 from the line this year, 14 of 19, make it 15 of 20 as she buries that one.
And the big thing is, too, Trevor, if she makes the second free throw, then Glenwood can extend the pressure. Danica Arnold checks in for Kennedy Jones. So second made free throw allows them to push that pressure up.
2-zip Glenwood, can't make it. 3-zip rebound, won by Brooke Larson. Here's Lewis Central the other way. 5 minutes left in the first. Scott kind of errant pass, stepped on the line. It's another turnover.
3 turnovers right now, and Coach Hannafin he knows that every of these little possessions are critical.
Definitely when you've been able to hold the Glenwood offense to 2 points in 3 minutes, you want to feel like you can capitalize on
those. And they're empty possessions. You're not even getting really in a chance to, get an attempt to shoot. So that's, I think, the frustrating part.
Danica Arnold, left side Camden, tried to make the extra pass to Brinley Arnold. It was deflected by Brooke Larson. Last touch by Camden.
Good defense right there by Brooke. She went out and pressured Camden.
So it goes back to Lewis Central. 4:40 left here in the first. It's a 2-zip.
We still haven't had a basket yet, have we?
We have not. 2 free throws are the difference right now. Here's Hayes, left side to Jordan Peterson. Bounce pass to Scott out top. Now they go to Larson. And we welcome in those of you listening on KMA 960 Shenandoah. Trevor Mader, Brian Bertini with you here. Also streaming on the Glenwood Community Stream on YouTube and on KMAland.com. 2-zip, Glenwood leading Lewis Central. 4:21 left here in the first quarter. And Brian Bertini, points hard to come by up to this point.
Yeah, I think, where the score is right now, it would be Coach Hannafin would say, yeah, I'll take Glenwood just having 2 points. LC's missed a few opportunities. Here's their first point on the board. I think the concerted effort is to kind of get into the lane, Trevor, and see if they can get the Rams in a little bit of foul trouble.
So Brooke Larson knocks down the first free throw for Lewis Central to get them on the board. Kylie Brown will check in, and Larson's next one is good as well. We're tied at 2.
Well, and if you're going to keep the low-scoring games, you've got to cash in at the free throw line.
Pass deflected. Abby Hughes ends up with it, though. Now left side Hop will pop a deep 3. No good. Arnold, though, putback is good. And Brinley Arnold just feasting down low right now on the boards.
It looks like Kylie Brown didn't do a good job of boxing out, and Arnold, her size and length, able to get that rebound and cash it in.
4-2, Glenwood applies some pressure. LC breaks it with Hayes. Backdoor pass, Brown. Shot deflected by Arnold. Second one goes though for Brown.
Nice job by Brown not to take it back down the floor.
Tied at 4. Glenwood runs it the other way, but an errant pass goes out of bounds.
Abby Hughes trying to push the ball hard to Camden, but good defense right there by, I think that was Lucy Scott, as she went out and just kind of got in that passing lane just far enough. so far for about, a little over half the quarter.
There's a steal by Hop, but it's on the floor. Her and Peterson will fight over it. Jump ball, arrow stays with the Rams. Kennedy Jones just checked back in for Glenwood. 3:39 left here in the first. We're tied at 4. And they're going to say, no, it is. And then we'll flip it. Okay, so the way the official pointed, it was to Glenwood, and then Lewis Central went to take the inbound. Madison Camden inbounds it on the right side to Hughes. Right back to Camden. 3. Bang. Madison Camden.
You just can't leave her any space. You don't need a lot of good catch and shoot, Trevor, right there by Madison.
Camden averaging 18 points per game in 2 games this season. Now here's a corner 3. Lucy Scott. This left short. Rebound, though, Brown. Brown kicks it out. Long 2. Gracie Hayes. No good. And that time Kennedy Jones comes up with the rebound.
The pace picked up a little bit. Now more in the favor of Glenwood.
Run it down, Hughes. Contested shot, no good. Rebound by Kylie Brown. And Lewis Central, they want to run it a little bit. Up the court, Larson lays it in.
Nice job by Brooke right there. Just a little bit of a gap. Glenwood a little bit tardy getting over, and good recognition. You take points when you can get them.
7-6, 2:50 left here in the first quarter. Hughes with an out top, left side Hop. Thought about squaring up. Now she'll dribble drive on Larson. Gets picked up by Brown. Doesn't matter. She lays it in.
Yeah, kind of a screen. Or the defender actually kind of created a little screen separation. And Jenna Hop, of course, took advantage of that very quickly.
9-6, and Jordan Peterson kind of trapped in a corner. Gets the pressure across to Larson, and then she traveled.
I think Coach Anderson was thinking there might have been a foul reach in, but I think it was a clear knock away. And again, the press allows you to kind of force you to pick up the tempo, and this is the Glenwood pace that they'd like here.
It's like Ashley McKenzie will come in, and they'll give Jordan Peterson a little bit of a breather. 2:29 left here in the first quarter. 9-6, Glenwood leading Lewis Central. And Glenwood's got the basketball. They bring it up right side Camden. They go in the paint. Jones. Bounce pass Hop. Corner 3. Contested. No good. Long rebound to Lucy Scott. But she's picked up defensively by Hughes right away. Now right corner Larson. She'll dribble in. Right side. Hayes swinging around in the corner now. With it is Scott. Scott had a step on Hughes. Bodies hit the floor. Ball's on the ground. We can't really see it. Jump ball, possession arrow stays with Lewis Central.
Yeah, missed opportunity. Jenna Hop just kind of tripped on her own feet right there. She fell down, and the defender, really offensive player, didn't really have a good look at the basket, but possession stays with the Titans.
1:58 left here in the first. 9-6 Glenwood. Lewis Central, they've got it trapped in the corner. Brown got rid of it. Now here's an open 3. Brooke Larson for the tie. It's good.
Well, that was a nice extra pass right there. Coach Hannafin wanted to get a quick timeout, but Glenwood didn't inbound the ball too fast.
9-9 our score after the Brooke Larson triple. Now here's a deep 3 Camden. Yes, 20. We're at 12-9 now after that one. 90 seconds left here in the quarter. Loose ball on the floor. Last touch by Jones.
Again, you got to step out. I think that's what Coach Hannafin was kind of admonishing his player. Hey, get out and guard. Make Camden and Hop put it on the floor, Trevor. Don't give them an open 3 look.
Looks like Kate Hughes, Brinley Arnold going to come in. Abby Hughes, Kennedy Jones check out for Glenwood. 12-9 Rams. Here's Scott. 3, top of the key. It's good.
Oh, nice spacing right there. Lucy Scott, good catch and shoot. And, hey, we're tied here at 12.
12 all. Minute 15 left here in the quarter. Camden gets it on a deflection. Dribbles into the lane. Kicks it back out. Hop. From knife to the hoop. Nice little step from Hop. Lays it off the glass.
Wow, no interior defense. Once Jenna broke that top of the zone, she had a clear lane to the basket.
14-12 advantage Lewis Central. Glenwood. Lewis Central tries to counter. Full dribble in. Larson kicks it out. Here's McKenzie in the corner. Under a minute left in the first. Left side Lucy Scott. She'll dribble left to right. Now back left quarter McKenzie. They're trying to post up Brown
down low. Mismatch down there.
Larson
like Kylie Brown
on Hop. Back to McKenzie on the left side. 40 left here in the quarter. Back to Larson to the hoop. Got by her defender. Was deflected. Brown ended up with it. Deflected by Arnold. Now here's Scott, a little runner. Banked in, and we're tied again.
This is the left hand. Nice possession right there by the Titans, Trevor. They got a couple good looks right there.
Up and down the floor we go. 14 all. 20 seconds left. here in the first quarter. Camden on the left side, 15 deep, 3, no good. Rebound into the hands of Hughes for a moment, then it gets into Hayes with 10. Hayes will bring it up and over with 8 to Scott. Scott, stop, shoot, 3, no good. Rebound though won by Larson with 3. Lost it. They will not get the shot off from Kylie Brown before the horn, and that is how the frame ends. But a entertaining first quarter comes to a close, and we're tied at 14 here on KMA 960 and on YouTube. Second quarter coming up.
Football. The ASE certified technicians at Glenwood Collision Repair for your auto body repair needs. From hail damage repairs to complete repairs, we can handle it all with ease. Take a look at some of the photographs on our completed auto body repair projects. We offer a limited lifetime warranty on repairs. Our staff has more than 20 years of experience, so get in touch with us today. 712-527-9000, online at GlenwoodCollisionRepair.com, or stop in and visit with us.
Back at Council Bluffs here on KMA 960 and on YouTube. Trevor Mader, Brian Bertini with you. We're tied at 14 between Glenwood and Lewis Central. Brian, kind of a hectic first quarter. What stood out to you?
Yeah, just, both teams kind of took their time to kind of get rolling. It was, 2-0 for about 4 minutes into the first quarter. Then we got a little bit better pace. Glenwood hit a couple shots. Hop and Camden, of course, did their thing. But Lucy Scott responded with a couple of threes. LC found a way to get the ball inside, took advantage of some open run-out spots, and Coach Hannafin's got to be pretty happy. And also, if you're listening in, normally you don't hear your coaches very often, but Coach Hannafin's got that defensive football voice you can hear across the football field, and put him indoors. And he's pretty excited guy. He's got a good passion for coaching.
Camden with it out top. They'll go left corner now. And they'll go back to Abby Hughes, who's into the game. Hughes dribbling right to left, out top of the key. Kicks it over left side to Danica Arnold. Back to Camden, high post, Hop will square up from the free throw line. It's good. Brian, she talked about earlier in the year kind of having a new look jumper. It looked nice there. Yeah,
she's just raised it up a little bit higher, a little bit maybe more of a finish shot that she's going to need maybe at the next level.
16-14 Glenwood. Anna Strohmeyer seeing her first minutes of the night for Lewis Central.
To me, this next 3-4 minutes of this quarter is critical for LC. They can't let this one get too far out of reach.
Here's a steal by Glenwood. Madison Camden had it. Then a pass gets to Hop. Hughes to Arnold. Long pass Camden. They want to post up Hop in the lane. Instead, they'll go to Arnold. That being Brinley Arnold. Bounce pass Danica Arnold. Got behind the defense. Draws the foul. And Danica Arnold will go to the charity stripe.
Well, again, when you've got 3 or 4 perimeter girls that you got to cover, it forces you, whether you're playing man or zone, Trevor, to get out and cover so quickly. The ball's usually diagonally passed, but then Glenwood's very adept at taking the ball, attacking with the dribble, and then hitting a girl cutting, which is what Sisters did on that one, didn't it?
What's on Elise Tramer? That is her first of the game. And Glenwood, an empty trip to the charity stripe there.
LC's got to take advantage of it here. They're in a good position here with the game. Kind of the score I would think they would like, Trevor.
McKenzie thought about pulling up from the right side. She'll go to Strohmeyer now out top. Strohmeyer bounce pass to McKenzie. Far corner, Scott. Scott looking for something. She'll dribble along the baseline. Bounce pass. Tramer gets fouled from behind by Hop. And at least Tramer's going to go to the free throw line.
Well, what happened right there was Thrames went up and she kind of double clutched or hitched, and Hop was going to block the first attempt, and she kind of ended up waiting and kind of come down on her arm. So it was one of those where Thrames goes up right away. She probably gets a shot back. Ends up drawing the foul, but another missed opportunity here for the Titans.
First one no good from her. Brooke Larson will come in. Ashley McKenzie gets a little bit of a breather.
And free throws, to me, are more critical for the LC girls than they are for Glenwood. Glenwood can absorb some missed free throws because they can such score in such rapidity.
So the next free throw coming is no good, and rebound won by Brinley Arnold on the missed free throw opportunity. So an empty possession for Lewis Central. The charity stripe down 2 here early in the second quarter. Pass kind of behind Hughes.
And Scott's got to get out on Camden. We've seen her range.
And Abby Hughes with it out top for Glenwood. Pass over left side, Danica Arnold. Lost it. It's on the floor. She gets it back. Goes to Hop out top. A little bit of reset for Glenwood. We'll go back to Arnold as Hop tries to post up at the free throw line. Now she cuts hard, dribble, double team, trying to get something. And Brooke Larson trying to pluck it away, creates a jump ball. And the arrow, it looks like, will go to Lewis Central.
Well, good defense right there. They didn't get the foul. Hop really had nowhere to go. 3 white shirts right around her, Trevor, and they squeezed her in, and Jenna just had nowhere to go. Tied up ball.
5:57 left here in the half. 16-14 advantage Glenwood. Larson going one-on-one with Hop. Bounce pass over in the corner. Peterson, she gets double teamed back to Larson. A little behind her. Dribbles in now. Contested 2 from her. No good. Rebound 1. Actually a jump ball between Arnold and Tramer. And this time the arrow goes to Glenwood.
That was a good rebound. Both Arnold and I think that was
Elise Tramer. Yeah,
they had the ball together, and Coach Hannafin blotting the effort to go get it, even though it didn't result in a possession.
There's a long 3, no good from Camden, and rebound won by Gracie Hayes.
And that's it. If Glenwood wants to shoot it quick in the possession, LC's got to make it a one and done.
Larson to Peterson, 3 from her for the lead, no good. Jenna Hop makes it a one and done for Lewis Central offensively with the board. And Hop through the lane, had it poked away. Last touch though by Tramer out of bounds.
Now, it's kind of fortunate right there. She tried to dribble through a couple white shirts and nowhere to go, and the ball went off of Titan, so the Rams will hold possession.
Jenna Hop will get a little bit of breather. Kennedy Jones, Kate Hughes come in. Danica Arnold checks out as well for Glenwood. 5:11 left here in the first half. 16-14 advantage Rams. Here's Hughes with it out top, being guarded by Scott. She'll dribble in, bounce pass to Kate Hughes, who then goes to Madison Camden. They'll bring Brindley Arnold up to the high post. She kicks it out, corner 3 from Kate Hughes. No good. Rebound, though, won by Kennedy Jones. Finds Arnold, who got behind her defender. Can't get the shot to go. Second chance, no good. And finally, Elise Tramer says enough of that.
Brindley missed a good look on the first one right there.
Up the floor, Scott. Contact between her and Camden. They let it play through. It goes out of bounds, so off of Lewis Central.
They are letting a little incidental contact go, and, you know, girls are going to have to adjust. But you told Coach Hannafin, hey, 4:40 to go in first half. It's a 2-point game. You've only allowed 16 points. I think you take it.
Absolutely. Here's Camden on the right side. In the lane, Jones just stolen away by Gracie Hayes, who got into the passing lane. She wants to run it. Larson for the tie. No good. She'll go to the line.
Nice little Euro step right through there. And Madison Camden, kind of uncharacteristic, kind of just made a pass, thought her teammate was going to be there. And Glenwood's really struggling right now to kind of find some rhythm here in this second quarter, Trevor.
First foul on Kate Hughes. Now Brooke Larson, a 48% free throw shooter, will increase the percentage a little bit there with that one. She's now got 8 on the night. Anna Strohmeyer comes in. Lucy Scott checks out for Lewis Central.
I mean, each team with 3 team fouls, so really nobody in foul trouble to speak of.
And the next one from Larson, no good, so it stays at a 1-point game. Brindley Arnold hauls down the rebound, and Abby Hughes will bring it up and over for the Rams with 4:23 left in the half. Right side, Camden. To Hughes, trying to post up down low with Jones. But they'll swing it around the perimeter. Camden being guarded by Larson. Dribbles in through the traffic, underhand scoop, no good. They let him play through the contact. Elise Tramer gets the rebound, and LC wants to run with it. Hayes up and over, picks up her dribble, down low. Tramer, fade away, no good. And Arnold.
That was not a good look. Tramer
gets the board.
Arnold did a good job of going straight up on that.
Camden, little runner from inside the lane, no good. Rebound, won by Larson and then a bump.
Kind of one of those where she just kind of ended up coming down right on top of the LC girl and incidental, but again, another couple empty possessions here by the Rams, Trevor.
So Tramer comes out, Kylie Brown checks in for Lewis Central, Danica Arnold and Jenna Hop come in for Glenwood. Looks like Camden and Brindley Arnold will get a little bit of a breather.
1-2-1-1 or diamond press by the Rams here, trying to really get more aggressive, get some turnovers and get some runouts and easy points.
3:40 left here in the half. 16-15 Glenwood. Hayes brings it up and over. Glenwood kind of sold out defensively. LC with the numbers. Brown lays it in for the
that
lead.
time Gracie Hayes did a great job of navigating, and LC with their first lead of the night.
A little 5-on-3 advantage there did LC, and they make the most of it. 17-16 Titans in control for the first time so far. Now Hop, corner 3, it's good.
Well, and Coach Hannafin, you could hear him saying, get out, Brooke, get out to the corner. And that's where Jenna kind of faded, and she hits the 3.
19-17. Glenwood will put on some press again. LC breaks it with Hayes. They've got numbers. Larson tried to make the bounce pass into the lane, and a jump ball created by Kate Hughes.
Yeah, there's too many black shirts. I think Coach Hannafin was right. If she would have taken that up, did Brooke Larson, she had a good chance to maybe score.
Possession does stay with LC, though. 3:01 left here in the half. Hayes will go out top. Kylie Brown dribbles in. Goes to Strohmeyer off a deflection. Will dribble left to right into the lane. Picks up her dribble. Right side three. Hayes for the lead. Long of everything. Brown, though, rebound, no good. Second chance, no good, but she's fouled.
Well, that time, great job by Kylie to keep the ball above her head, Trevor, and not bring it down on that second rebound. Just a little bit too much arm, and got a chance to tie this up on via the free throw line.
Kate Hughes gets assessed with that foul. That's her second. Kylie Brown, who's 7 of 21 from the year from the charity stripe, doesn't help herself there. Lewis Central 51.6% from the free throw line coming into tonight.
Well, it's kind of holding true right now. These are critical points if you're going to, have a chance late in this game to pull the upset.
Camden comes back in. Hughes checks out. Free throw no good. Jenna Hop gets the
last
board.
4 they've missed, isn't it?
Here's Camden, corner three, no good. Left short. Scott with the rebound. And LC with another chance to tie it or take the lead. Down 2.5 left here in the first half. Hayes traveled.
She's going too fast. She had the right idea. It's the second time Gracie's kind of done that. Again, another empty possession, and Glenwood with a chance to really haven't had much separation. What 4 or 5 point lead is the most here, Trevor?
4. They got it up to, actually only been 3. It was 9-6 early as Camden will go down low. Hop almost stole it away. Hop, though, muscles through, gets it to Hughes, who gets a step on Strohmeyer, goes to the hoop, draws the contact, and Abby Hughes will go to the free throw line. I think they're going to get that on Brooke Larson. About Larson or Strohmeyer. It's on Strohmeyer, actually, her first.
Good ball fake right there by Abby, and no weak side defense coming over, and she was able to take that up.
Now Hughes to the free throw line, knocks it down. Makes it 20-17 with 2:14.
So, you get to the free throw line for LC and match them, but if you can't cash them in, you leave a really good shooting team like Glenwood, they can pull away on the free throw line from you.
She makes both, and it's the largest lead of the night for Glenwood at this point, 21-17. Strohmeyer, right side Hayes to Larson. LC needs a bucket here, it feels like. Larson will dribble in, low contact, goes out top of Strohmeyer.
Interesting, neither team has used a timeout in this first half, Trevor.
Strohmeyer picks it up top. Now she's guarded defensively by Camden. Almost stolen by Hop. Hayes beats it. Here's a three. Strohmeyer, they need it. It's no good. Missed rebounds for LC, and then it's plucked away by Kylie Brown. They say jump ball, though. Arrow goes to Glenwood.
Well, it was a good job by Brown just to kind of get her hands on it. Glenwood had some numbers going the other way, and at least she prevented that, and you can go with your set defense.
Jordan Peterson comes in, Anna Strohmeyer checks out. I feel like another bucket here, and maybe we see a timeout. Minute 40 left here in the half. 21-17 Glenwood. Hop. Left side Camden. Down low. Hop. Hop. Gets picked up defensively by Brown. Little fadeaway shot from her. No good. Rebound by Kylie Brown.
Yeah, this is a really, like you said, pretty important possession by the Titans.
Peterson picks up her dribble. Goes to Hayes. Hayes being guarded by Arnold. Has some separation. Wants to go in, bounce pass Brown. It was at her feet. She lays it in anyway.
Good pass by Gracie, and there's your timeout.
So they're going to take a timeout. Well, Lewis Central will take a quick 30-second one with them here on KMA 960 and on YouTube.
Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Well, our first time out of the half comes with a minute 12 left here in the half. It is 21-19 here on KMA 960 and on YouTube, on the Glenwood community stream and online KMAland.com. Trevor Rader, Brian Bertini with you here tonight. John Lee running the camera. Brian, I think if you're Lewis Central, you would say, hey, we'll take where we're at right now. going into the half. You just kind of want to keep it there.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously Coach Hannaford would love to be up and have some separation, because Glenwood's got the potential at any time, Trevor, to go on that 8 or 10 point run and really kind of, you know, get a lot of separation. Seems like LC's working really hard for some of their points. They just got to cash it in, and Glenwood's got to just be kind of calm and patient, wait for that little moment where they can make that run.
Camden with it. Brindley Arnold's back into the game now for Glenwood. They'll go right side. Abby Hughes.
You got to cover her on the perimeter too.
Camden in the corner, bounce pass down low. Hop got by her defender, and there's an offensive foul.
It's the hook. Yep, she put her arm around the waist of the defender right there and tried to hook her. That's kind of been a point of emphasis the last couple years.
And now Jenna Hop will come out. Danica Arnold.
So again, here's an opportunity for the Titans. 50-some seconds, possibly tied or take the lead.
Glenwood will put on some pressure. 50 seconds left. Hayes trying to bring it up and over, being guarded by Abby Hughes. Gets it across half court. Tries to spin out of Hughes' defense to no avail up to this point. So she'll bounce pass right side Peterson, who goes to Scott, top of the key. Corner, Larson will dribble in on Jones. Bounce pass Brown. It was deflected. Rebound, though, Larson for the tie. Not the friendly roll for Lewis Central that they were hoping for, and Arnold gets the rebound and his foul.
That did everybody think but fall in right there. Good block by Arnold. That's the advantage of Glenwood right there. You know, if you get beat on the perimeter, you've got Brindley, the 6'3" girl, that can kind of redirect or swat shots away. And LC missed a great opportunity right there.
Second foul on Brooke Larson. She'll come out. 26 seconds left in the half. 21-19, Glenwood leading Lewis Central.
They might hold for the last shot, possibly.
Camden, Jones, left side Arnold. Corner Abby Hughes, back to Danica Arnold. Now Madison Camden with 10, and they're going to play for the final shot. Arnold, left side Hughes, down to 4. They try to go down low to Brindley Arnold. It was stolen away. McKenzie to Scott. I don't know if she knows how much time's left. Little runner. It's good if it goes.
It does.
And it's tied. It looked like maybe she wasn't aware of how much time was left. They say she beat the buzzer. And Lucy Scott sends us to the break, tied at 21.
She looked up, I think, just to end there, and she decided to kind of do that little mid-range runner about 12 feet away, use the glass, and, hey, fitting way to end this first half. What do you think?
So Lucy Scott runner ties us at 21. We'll take a break back here in 60 seconds on KMA 960 and on YouTube and on KMAland.com. Halftime coverage coming up.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Jones Financial Advisor in Glenwood is Matthew Portray. Why work with a financial advisor? Life is about living, and achieving your financial goals lets you do it on your terms. A dedicated financial partner can help bring you closer to the future you see for yourself. And Matthew understands that reaching financial goals is a journey. He's in it with you for the long haul, coaching you every step of the way. Contact Matthew Portray at Edward Jones Glenwood office today, 712-527-3520, and learn more at edwardjones.com.
On YouTube, thanks to our partnership with Fuller Digital Solutions. Brian, it's 21-21. Glenwood and Lewis Central tied as we go to the break because of a Lucy Scott buzzer beater. And this one, although it resembles a football score at this point, it's been a fun one.
Oh, it has. I mean, we kind of anticipated that the score was going to be somewhere around this. I think we've got here a little bit different ways. We thought Glenwood would kind of keep it close, then eventually kind of pull ahead a little bit. But they've kind of been unable, I think, Trevor, to kind of find their rhythm. And let's credit the LC defense has been a pretty good job of scrambling, getting out. And conversely, Glenwood not able to get, when they can't score as much, Trevor, they don't able to get into their full court press and pick up some, easy steals. For the most part, I guess, LC's done a fairly good job of taking care of the ball, not giving open court turnovers. And, we saw this, I guess Coach Rasmussen can say, hey, girls, we were in this situation not too long ago against Creston. We had a real big second half and finished it off. LC, they're going to have to continue this. They need this to stay close, Trevor, late, into the fourth quarter to have a chance.
But like we've kind of touched on throughout the evening, I think if you're Coach Chris Hanifin, you would say, hey, we'll take being tied at halftime. We'll take holding Glenwood to 21 points at halftime as well. When you look at the firepower that the Rams have offensively and what they're capable of doing, I mean, this is a team that, is averaging 62 points per game, and you've got them now on pace for 42. Now, as we mentioned, this is a Glenwood team that can score in droves, but right now, Lewis Central doing some things defensively. They're getting some shots offensively as well. Glenwood led right now 9 points from Jenna Hopp. Madison Camden has chipped in 6 on a couple of triples. Lewis Central is led by 8 points from Brooke Larson and 7 from Lucy Scotty. And 21 all here at the break in Council Bluffs. If you're listening on KMA 960, we're going to step aside for a little bit, catch our breath, play a previously recorded interview, which actually was today's sports feature with Denison Schleswig boys basketball coach Derek Fink. Don't go anywhere, though. Second half coming up in just a little bit from Council Bluffs.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Best Finish Auto Sales and Services, Glenwood, Iowa. Visit them online at bestfinishglenwood.com to see a full inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Best Finish Auto Sales LLC is proud of the quality used cars they sell and their dedication to serve the needs of their customers. And we have a full-service body shop and service center to serve all of your vehicle needs. You can count on the dedicated sales staff at Best Finish Auto Sales to help you. Visit us today in Glenwood or online at bestfinishglenwood.com.
The ASE certified technicians at Glenwood Collision Repair for your auto body repair needs. From hail damage repairs to complete repairs, we can handle it all with ease. Take a look at some of the photographs on our completed auto body repair projects. We offer a limited lifetime warranty on repairs. Our staff has more than 20 years of experience, so get in touch with us today. 712-527-9000, online at glenwoodcollisionrepair.com, or stop in and visit with us.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Auto Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor in Glenwood is Matthew Portray. Why work with a financial advisor? Life is about living, and achieving your financial goals lets you do it on your terms. A dedicated financial partner can help bring you closer to the future you see for yourself. And Matthew understands that reaching financial goals is a journey. He's in it with you for the long haul, coaching you every step of the way. Contact Matthew Portray at Edward Jones Glenwood office today, 712-527-3520, and learn more at edwardjones.com.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Best Finish Auto Sales and Services, Glenwood, Iowa. Visit them online at bestfinishglenwood.com to see a full inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Best Finish Auto Sales LLC is proud of the quality used cars they sell and their dedication to serve the needs of their customers. And we have a full-service body shop and service center to serve all of your vehicle needs. You can count on the dedicated sales staff at Best Finish Auto Sales to help you. Visit us today in Glenwood or online at bestfinishglenwood.com.
The ASE certified technicians at Glenwood Collision Repair for your auto body repair needs. From hail damage repairs to complete repairs, we can handle it all with ease. Take a look at some of the photographs on our completed auto body repair projects. We offer a limited lifetime warranty on repairs. Our staff has more than 20 years of experience, so get in touch with us today. 712-527-9000, online at glenwoodcollisionrepair.com, or stop in and visit with us.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Half here in Council Bluffs, so we get ready to start the second half. Trevor Mader, Brian Bertini with you, KMA 960. Also, we're video streaming on KMAland.com and on the Glenwood Community School District YouTube page. Thanks to our partnership with Fuller Digital Solutions. Thanks to John Lee for helping us run the camera and the cool graphics and stuff tonight. And Brian, as we go to the second half, we're as close as you can get. Not at a 21 of this Hawkeye 10 Conference doozy.
Yeah, and again, every position is critical for both squads right now. Probably more so for LC because they've got to find a way to cash them in. Coach Hanif and the football guys probably in there talking in halftime, hey, we get the ball, start the second half, let's get an 8-10 play drive and put some points. And he realizes, wait a minute, we're playing basketball. But regardless, I think the key is, Trevor, when they get a chance to get inside, they've got to cash them in. And if they do get free throws, that 51% free throw, a little bit alarming, I think, if you're going to try to pull the upset. With Glenwood, they need a repeat performance what they have in Creston, Trevor. They were down, then they got off, they scored 12 or 14 points to start the second half, really kind of got separation and pulled away.
Lewis Central, no stranger to knocking off highly state-rated teams this year. You know, they beat the number 2 ranked team in 4A, Indianola, in overtime a couple of weeks ago. So, you know they're not going to be phased as they're tied and they've got the basketball to start the third quarter.
Well, and also it favors a team that's kind of the underdog the longer you kind of hang around. Glenwood wants to kind of put this out and make them chase. LC wants to get this to the fourth quarter, about 4 minutes, and be within a basket or two.
Here's Larson with it out top for Lewis Central. She dribbles in, kicks it out right corner. 3, Scott, no good. Rebound won by Abby Hughes.
That was a good play, good look by Scott, just didn't get it to fall.
And Glenwood will bring it up and over. Hop to Hughes. Hughes will square up and let one loose. No good. Kennedy Jones muscles the board. Can't get the putback. Hop tried to get big, but it's rebounded by Hayes, who then hit the deck. Gets it to Larson, though. And up the floor goes Lewis Central. Scott, corner 3 for the lead. Pushes it out. Rebound by Brinley Arnold.
I think Coach Hannifin's got to like the shot selection by Scott.
Hop squares up for the lead. It's good.
Well, and that's how fast. Scott misses hers. Hop hits hers, and that's the difference.
Jenna Hop into double figures with 12 now on the night. 24-21 Glenwood. Lucy Scott on the right side, being guarded by Hughes. Picks up her dribble, goes to Peterson. They'll go out top now. Larson back to Scott. Kind of an errant pass. Had to haul it in. Back to Hayes on the left side. On a weave along the baseline went Larson. Extra pass. Tramer couldn't handle it. Stolen away by Kennedy Jones.
Another missed opportunity for the Titans.
Ball on the floor. Hayes got a hand on it. Creates the jump ball, and the arrow stays with Glenwood.
Yeah, Jenna Hop kind of got a little careless with the ball right there. Kind of left it out in front of her, and Lucy stuck her hand in. Rams retained possession.
6:38 left in the third. 24-21 Glenwood. Here's Hughes with it right side. Swings it out top, Madison Camden. Now left corner, Jenna Hop. Stop and shoot 3, no good. Brinley Arnold, a clear board.
Yeah, nobody boxed her out.
And now Camden, a 3, it's good.
See, there's the second chance points right there, and it's the difference.
Camden now with 9 on the night, 27-21. Glenwood the first 6 of the half, their largest lead of the evening. Hayes dribbles in. Lost it for a moment. It'll be off her foot. It'll stay with the Titans.
Yeah, she kind of got almost no man's land down by that baseline. Probably a fortunate break right there for LC.
6:07 left here in the third. Peterson defended nicely by Arnold. Walks along the baseline, gets fouled.
Brindley did a pretty good job until the last little push with the hip right there, and that's going to be her second foul.
So the first of the half, second on Arnold in this contest, and LC will regroup. On the inbound, they go to Peterson, who's double teamed in the corner. Jump ball created by Glenwood. The arrow, though, will stay with Lewis Central.
When they kind of baited you into that, they kind of covered everything else. They left that girl in the corner open. They wanted that double team trap with Hughes and Arnold, and they got it.
Exactly 6 minutes left in the third. Here's Scott. Back to Hayes. 3 in the corner, in and out, no good. That's one they needed. Rebound, though, back to Scott. She'll dribble in. Bounce pass to Hayes, who's just inside the three-point line. Now she'll step out. Goes to Scott. Bounce pass to Peterson, back to Scott, swing around the corner, Hayes, back to Scott, over to Peterson, down low Larson. Larson, a little give to Tramer. It's stolen away, though, by Abby Hughes. Hughes, bounce pass out front, Camden, throws it off of Scott, out of bounds. It'll stay with Glenwood.
Kind of a missed opportunity. And Glenwood kind of going to the 2-3 zone here the second half, Trevor. And probably kind of protecting the lane. LC was having some success early in that first half of attacking the rim.
Kylie Brown comes in. Elise Tramer checks out for Lewis Central. 5:31 left in the half. 27-21 Glenwood. Camden on the inbound will lob it out top to Jenna Hopp. Left side Camden. They'll go down low. Jones. Tough shot. Contested shot. She's fouled. 2 defenders crept over for Lewis Central, and the guilty party will be Brooke Larson.
Kylie Brown just a little bit tardy getting over there in time to get in that passing lane. You can hear Coach Hannafin kind of clarifying that to his player.
Third foul of the night on Brooke Larson as Kennedy Jones pushes us up to a 7-point lead. Glenwood 5 of 8 from the line. Lewis Central 3 of 8.
So here's that thing we just talked about coming out of break, Trevor. 8 straight points by the Rams.
Jones knocks down both her first points of the night, making it 29-21.
You hate to say this is a must basket here for LC, but it kind of feels that way, doesn't it?
Hayes got by her defender. Little runner blocked by Arnold into the hands of Madison Camden. An opportunity for Glenwood the other way. Hop, stop and pop. No good. Rebound, though. Brindley Arnold put back is long. Ball on the floor. Jones gets it to Hop. Hop into a double team looking for Hughes. It was at her feet, and it's on the floor, stolen away by Gracie Hayes. Run out Scott. Scott, little runner, too strong. Rebound Kennedy Jones.
Yeah, missed opportunity. This is too fast a pace right now. Not under control for the Titans.
Left side Hughes. Arnold trying to post up in the paint. They'll make the pass to Jones. It's deflected. Ball on the floor. Brown gets it. And Coach Chris Hannafin calls a timeout kind of in that risky situation that the Titans offense was in. We'll take a real quick 30-second break here on KMA 960.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with the local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Glenwood leading Lewis Central 29-21. The Titans so far scoreless in the first 3.5 minutes of this half. Glenwood's had the last 8, prompting the timeout and a motivational speech right now from Lewis Central head coach Chris Hannafin to his team.
Chris has got a very demonstrative at it. He's very passionate about what he does, and his voice carries so well. Yep. And his players know that. I mean, if you're not used to hearing that, but they all know that. I think that timeout was almost, he felt like his players were going to try to get a too fast on the break. He wanted to kind of just get them under control. I think he kind of feels like we do, Trevor. They've got to find a way to stay within striking distance going into the fourth quarter.
Glenwood will trap on the inbound a little bit, and Lucy Scott brings it up and over for Lewis Central.
Excuse me.
They'll go now to Brown. Brown got by her defender. Can't get the shot to go.
And that was the right look. There again, another missed opportunity, Trev. They've had some opportunities here early. Just can't find a way to cash them in.
Hughes on the left side. Bounces it out top to Camden. Camden swing pass right side. Abby to Danica Arnold rather. Now goes to Abby Hughes. Back to Arnold. Arnold goes down low. Jones got poked away from behind. There's a foul on Lewis Central.
Like Jordan Peterson.
And that will be actually on Kylie Brown. It'll be her first. Get 4:02 left here in the third. 29-21 Glenwood. Hughes with it out top. Dribbling right to left. Bounce past Camden. Camden knifes through the defense to the hoop. Draws the contact. They let him play through. Arnold leaves a shot short. And it's rebounded by Brooke Larson. Hayes picks up her dribble. Scott step back triple. They need it. It's good.
Wow, that's a big three right there. Good job by Gracie Hayes to kind of let the defender go by. And Lucy Scott hits a big three.
She's now got 10 of the night. 29-24. First bucket of the second half for Lewis Central.
And right now, Jenna Hopp out of the Rams taking the break. So this is a chance for LC to kind of not have to deal with another shooter on the perimeter, Trevor.
Camden to Arnold. Hughes, it was deflected by Scott into the hands of Hughes. She'll pull up for a two, no good. Last touch, they're going to say by Larson, out of bounds. It'll stay with Glenwood.
Now, Abby would prefer to shoot the three, and she kind of got in that little mid-range shot and wasn't quite sure. I think she was also kind of looking to see if Brinley Arnold was going to be able to be open for a pass.
On the inbound, they go to Hughes out top. Hughes dribbling left to right. Little handoff, Arnold. Weave action for Glenwood out top. Now Camden, a big three. It's good.
Wow, Gracie Hayes got tied around and got lost, and Coach Hannafin knew it. Good Madison Camden, and she found the shot.
Camden now with 12 of the night. Gets the Rams lead back up to 8 at 32-24. Right side Hayes gets a back screen from Larson. Ball on the floor. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring Glenwood. And that, is essentially a turnover.
Well, yeah, again, a missed opportunity when you don't even get a chance to get a shot off. And again, this is the spot right now where LC needs to find a way to, stay within 3 or 4 points, and Glenwood now has a chance to go up by double digits.
2:40 left here in the third. Arnold with it, kind of in a wing position. Gets it on a deflection. They'll go to Hughes. Hughes dribbles in through the contact, draws the foul. And Abby Hughes will go to the line.
I mean, you just think about that sequence right there. A missed opportunity. If the ball's tipped ahead, LC probably gets a run-out basket. Cut it to 6. Pass gets by. Hughes takes advantage, gets inside the tier of the defense, and now she has a chance to put the Rams up by 10, Trevor.
Foul on Kylie Brown. Hughes misses the first one. And we'll see a barrage of substitutions. Arnold and Jones check out for Glenwood.
Hopp and Kate Hughes in for the Rams.
Like Kylie Brown, Brooke Larson rather checked out for Lewis Central. The second one is good from Abby Hughes, makes it 33-24.
Nice job breaking the press, diagonal pass, advanced up the court.
Corner three, Peterson, no good. Rebound tipped around. Kate Hughes tracks it down. And Glenwood maybe a chance to get this up to double figures. Hughes, little underhand scoop, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Ashley McKenzie.
Yeah, and you see Coach Hannon this is an opportunity here to slow it down. See if we can get a good look at a basket here.
On the right side, Scott. In the lane, Brown tries to spin on Arnold. Arnold swats it away again.
Good defense by Brinley. That's big. If that's a foul call, that's her third.
Brinley Arnold having a block party tonight. He's got a handful of them. Anna Strohmeyer checks in for Lewis Central. Tracy Hayes will come out, get a little bit of a breather.
And you don't kind of reiterate the same thing, but it just feels like such an important possession right here that we're down 9. If the Titans can get a basket, they can keep this under double digits.
In the corner, 3, Peterson, it's good.
There you go. That's big right there, and Coach Hannafin knows it too.
Her first points of the night makes it a 6-point deficit at 33-27, a minute 40 left in the third.
Glenwood's going to give you some looks, Trevor. You just got to make them.
In the lane, Arnold. Arnold thought she had a step on Brown, and then Brown gets called for the foul. That's going to be her third.
Well, and she put her hands down. That was the difference. You know, if she would have skipped her feet still, she might have had a chance. But Brindley saw a gap and decided to take it.
Fourth team foul on Lewis Central. They lob it out top to Hop. 90 seconds left in the quarter. Hughes wanted to go to Hop. It was deflected. Now Lauren Rowenfeld gets her first touch of the game, but feeds it right back to Hop. Hop contested runner, no good. Arnold gets big and tall. Can't get the shot to go, though. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Lewis Central. And they're going to say Glenwood basketball as Elise Tramer comes in.
Well, Brindley with the long arms that she has right there. Or that was Jenna Hop. Yeah, Brindley able to kind of just flick it and keep it alive.
So it stays with Glenwood. 1:19 left in the third. A little give and go to Camden. Step back three from her. Bang.
Again, you know, she doesn't need much space, and Brindley just kind of a little shadow screen.
She's now got 15 on the night after that step back, and it's 36-27 with a minute left.
She's almost got half their points, doesn't she, Trevor?
In the third. You know, she's had back-to-back games of 18 points.
Well, sometimes it's when you get those points, too, that are key.
Strohmeyer being guarded by Arnold. Open to McKenzie, who gets picked up. Now Peterson just hit one. She'll launch another one that's well short. Brindley Arnold gets the rebound. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Camden, lots of contact between her and Strohmeyer. It's a moot point because Camden traveled.
Well, probably it could have been a charge, so the travel occurred before that. So Coach Rasmussen would take the travel rather than the charge.
Brooke Larson comes in. Ashley McKenzie checks out. LC basketball.
They do have the ball in the next jump ball, and they'll have it the quarter. Will Coach Hannafin maybe play for one shot here with 30 seconds?
36-27 Glenwood. LC brings it up and over with Larson. Right side Peterson. Peterson dribbles in, picks it up. Right corner, Scott. 25 left. Scott, bounce pass. Tramer, long two. No, not really long two. Mid-range two. No good.
Right into Brindley. Good job by Brindley just to kind of slide over and dissuade that shot.
Jenna Hop gets the board. Now long pass from Camden to Hughes with 12 left in the quarter. Hop back to Camden right side. We'll go high post Arnold. Will turnaround shot from her. No good. Rebound Elise Tramer with 5. They had a buzzer beater to end the second. They'll bring it up. Peterson, a full court heave, no, or half court heave, no good. It was close, but it doesn't go, and that is how the quarter ends. So Glenwood pushes the lead up to 9. They lead 36-27 as we go to the fourth. Back in 30 seconds here on KMN 960.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs here on KMN 960 and on YouTube and on KMAland.com. Trevor Mader, Brian Bertini with you here tonight. 36-27 as we go to the fourth quarter. And Brian, that was a 15-6 quarter for the Rams.
And it really was some missed opportunities by LC. Glenwood took advantage of them. They got a couple second chance points. And you leave good shooters open, Trevor, they're going to bury them, which Madison Camden did. She's having a great night. Brindley Arnold's been a factor defensively and offensively in the rebounds. You know, points have been at a premium on both squads, but Glenwood's kind of done. They've got that little separation they want right now. Again, you know, LC is still in position here to close the gap. Free throws are going to be big. The Rams have only one foul, though, so they can afford to still be pretty aggressive here defensively.
So we go to the fourth. It'll be Lewis Central basketball again, down 9. And they have to burn a timeout right on the inbound. It's still like they were going to get in. We'll keep it here. Brian, I think it's safe to say it's not the start of the quarter you want if you're Coach Chris Hannafin, because for one, you have to use a timeout, and you never know if you might need those.
You hate to, especially out of a time set. You know they're going to get some pressure. The key is what a lot of players fail to do is you got to come meet the ball. And if you come to the ball aggressively, and if there's a little contact, the officials will give the offensive player the benefit of the doubt. It's when you kind of go away and don't come at it. You know, sometimes girls like, I don't want to touch the ball, which is what I think Jordan Peterson's like, girls, come help me out. But that shows you the importance right there, Trevor, how each possession, Coach Hannafin did not want to give this one away.
So it's Lewis Central basketball as we pretty much restart the third quarter coming out of that timeout. Jordan Peterson with it for the Titans. Now Larson to the high post, got a screen, she traveled.
And she did everything right. She had to move. There was nobody there. Brilliant Arnold cleared out. And if Brooke Larson had put the ball down, she would have had a layup. But again, empty opportunity, and Rams now a chance for double-digit lead.
Yeah, nicely drawn up play with all the action they had going on there. Just, you know, the travel forward status. Now Glenwood tries to get this up to double figures. Pass out top to Camden. Back to Hughes.
They're just going to take their time. They're going to work it around, do a diagonal pass, and somebody's going to bury a three.
Hughes bounce past Camden. She's a likely candidate for that. Cross-court lob, Abby Hughes. We'll go left to right. Yeah, they were going to, you know, want to bury a three or get Arnold or Jones down low, and there it is. Jones got behind the defense and lays it in. Her first field goal of the night.
Good work by Kennedy to keep moving without the ball. So much attention paid to the girls on the perimeter. Left the layup open. Our first double-digit lead of the night.
Makes it 38-27 here early in the fourth quarter. Here's a deep three. Lucy Scott, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Elise Tramer. Kind of into a double team, though. Deflected, stolen away by Abby Hughes. A run out, hop to the hoop. Draws the foul and one.
Jen is really adept at just using her body, going back into the defender, getting the foul in the end one. And, you know, here we go. This game was close. And now Glenwood's starting to get the separation they're looking for.
It's up to 40-27, 6:48 left in this one. Hop makes it 41-27. She's got 15 on the night. 20 of the last 26 for Glenwood.
Hop and Camden counting for 30 of the 41.
Peterson, left corner, Hayes, just inside the three-point line. Hands it off to Larson, who's fouled.
Again, you know, with only being the second team foul for Glenwood here in the fourth quarter, really nobody they have in foul trouble.
That's the first time Madison Camden.
Hop, I guess, has got three.
Larson kicks it out. Scott, they need a three badly.
Tipped by Arnold.
No good. Tramer punches it out, but it's rebounded by Madison Camden.
I think Brinley Arnold got a piece of that three and ended up being another block shot.
The other way, Hop a three. Bang! Jenna Hop now with 18, and that's going to prompt we got to tighten down.
Well, a screen happened, and I think one of the players got hipped pretty hard, and Hop was the beneficiary of the screen.
Best Finish Auto Sales and Services, Glenwood, Iowa. Visit them online at bestfinishglenwood.com to see a full inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Best Finish Auto Sales LLC is proud of the quality used cars they sell and their dedication to serve the needs of their customers. And we have a full-service body shop and service center to serve all of your vehicle needs. You can count on the dedicated sales staff at Best Finish Auto Sales to help you. Visit us today in Glenwood or online at bestfinishglenwood.com. Best Finish Auto Sales and Services, Glenwood, Iowa. Visit them online at bestfinishglenwood.com to see a full inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Best Finish Auto Sales LLC is proud of the quality used cars they sell and their dedication to serve the needs of their customers. And we have a full-service body shop and service center to serve all of your vehicle needs. You can count on the dedicated sales staff at Best Finish Auto Sales to help you. Visit us today in Glenwood or online at bestfinishglenwood.com.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs here, KMA9. 66 minutes left in this one. Glenwood has pushed their lead up to 17 at 44-27. LC trying to chip into it. At least Tramer contested two, no good. Another board for Brinley Arnold, who will add to the total. And Glenwood will run it up and over. Hughes to Hop. Hop thought about the three. He'll swing in the lane. Jones back to Hughes. Step back tray from her, no good. Rebound off the hands of Glenwood. Last touched,
this
by Lewis Central.
21-21 at halftime, wasn't it, Trevor?
Yeah, so 23-6.
6 points this half. So partly the credit to the Rams defense, but some of it's just the inability of LC to kind of get baskets when they need to.
Peterson brings it up. We'll go in the lane, Brown. Brown dribbles in, lays it in.
And that was a big one right there. I mean, you still got a chance. You still got some time on the clock, but you're going to have to maximize every possession.
Cuts it down to 15 at 44-29. Hop on to drive in. She travels.
Good closeout that time by Gracie Hayes and forced Jen to kind of pull back the shot from the perimeter and put it on the floor. So here's a stop. You need to stop and score, Trevor, right now to cut in this lead.
You'd love to have this down to probably 8 or 10 with 3.5, 4 to go. You can find a way to do that. Here's Scott on the left side, gets a screen by Brown. Then Brown cuts, gets it, turnaround from her, good.
Nice job by Lucy Scott to enter the bounce pass. So 4 quick points by the Titans.
All of which have come from Kylie Brown. They've seen something they've liked down there, and it's 44-31. Hughes almost gets it stolen away by Hayes. Now goes to Camden. Hard pass, right side, Hop. Hop, left side, Hughes. See if Glenwood slows it down a tad. LC playing the steal. Hughes slide on the floor, gets it to Camden, who goes to Arnold down low. Arnold, a little turnaround from her.
That's just the height advantage right there.
And now Coach Brian Rasmussen takes the timeout. We'll take a quick 30 with them here in Cam 916.
The ASE certified technicians at Glenwood Collision Repair for your auto body repair needs. From hail damage repairs to complete repairs, we can handle it all with ease. Take a look at some of the photographs on our completed auto body repair projects. We offer a limited lifetime warranty on repairs. Our staff has more than 20 years of experience, so get in touch with us today. 712-527-9000, online at glenwoodcollisionrepair.com, or stop in and visit with us.
4:33 left in this one, 46-31. Glenwood leading Lewis Central. The Rams, the #1 ranked team in Class 4A, trying to head into the Christmas break with the win. And right now, Brian Bertini up 15.
Well, they've done a nice job. They started that third quarter on that 8-0 run and got that little separation they were looking for. LC's missed some opportunities, and if you're going to pull the upset, stay close, you have to cash them in. They had a couple threes, they missed some layups. And sometimes it's going to be a little bit too late. And Glenwood, of course, they have a lot of good ball handlers, Trevor. They'll be okay with, spreading the floor out and make you go man-to-man here for the last 2.5, 3 minutes.
So it's Lewis Central basketball coming out of the timeout. Brooke Larson back into the game. She'll dribble in, makes a bounce pass to Brown. Now they go Peterson to the corner to Scott. Back to Larson, a deep three from her. It's good. Down to a 12-point game.
That's it. Better ball movement that time by LC, and it paid off.
Lewis Central wanted to find a way to chip this down. It's down to 12. Hop, dribble left to right. They go in the corner. Camden, now Jones down low. Lost it, stolen away by Hayes.
So here's 3 empty possessions for the Rams. Let's see if the Titans can cash it in.
Scott picked up her dribble without really having an outlet. So she goes to Brown. Brown will go right back to Scott. Scott, step on her defender, gets a screen jumper from the free throw line, banks wide. Hop tracks down the board.
That was
a big
altered
one.
A little bit by Brinley right there.
Camden going for a 6-3. It's nothing but net, but not the good kind. And Lucy Scott gets the rebound on the air ball. And out front goes Peterson. Back to Hayes.
Still enough time for LC if they can get a quick basket here, Trevor.
Larson, not really sure where she was going with that. It's stolen away by Glenwood. Here's Hop the other way. Hop, bounce pass behind Camden, stolen away Lucy Scott.
Yeah, with that, maybe, with Hop's free foul, she didn't want to pick up number 4 and kind of gave that one up.
3 minutes left. Glenwood by 12. Larson a 3, no good. Nobody there to rebound for Lewis Central. Kennedy Jones comes up with it.
Let's see if Glenwood's a little bit of that. Maybe just pull this ball out and work some clock and see if they can get an ISO.
Camden, right side, Hughes. In the lane, Jones behind her defender, lays it in.
Well, again, so much attention probably paid to the other 4. They forget about Kennedy Jones, and she's been a nice recipient of some good passes.
48-34, Glenwood leading, 2.5 to go. Time of the essence for Lewis Central as Larson goes right side, Hayes, and sets a screen, does Larson. Hayes dribbles right to left, kicking out corner. Scott back out top. Peterson swinging around to Larson. 2:15 to go. Larson contested 2, no good. Arnold gets the board.
Well, and LC with only 1 timeout too, Charlie. They had to burn a couple early to hold possessions. And she mentioned they don't have many chances to stop the clock.
Got Brinley Arnold with 16 rebounds tonight. Go down low. Jones gets another one.
Well, Kennedy kind of doing that little mid-range right inside the zone, and the last 4 points by Kennedy Jones might be the backbreakers.
50-34, less than 2 minutes left in this one. Lewis Central going to bring some subs in, it looks like. Hayes to Peterson, right side Scott, trying to post up Brown down low. Scott will dribble in on Arnold, gets picked up. She carried the foot and she travels.
Drug the foot. Good defense by Danica Arnold there.
Sydney Casey will come in, as will McKenzie and Strohmeyer. Looks like Larson, Peterson, and Hayes will check out for Lewis Central. 90 seconds left in this one. Danica Arnold with it out top. Left side, Jenna Hopp. Back out top, Abby Hughes. Now to Hopp. Minute 20 left. Hughes with it on the right side. Gets a little bit of clearance. Goes to the hoop. Lays it in. Abby Hughes. Underhand scoop is good.
And defense rotated out. Hughes spotted the gap. Converted the layup basket.
Makes it 52-34. 6 points for Hughes tonight. Here's Sydney Casey. So we're down to a minute to go. She'll feed it to McKenzie on the far left side. McKenzie kind of trapped. Bounce pass in the lane to Brown. Back out top, Strohmeyer. Right side, Casey. Tried to go on a cut to Strohmeyer. Stolen away by Arnold. Abby Hughes comes up with it. Run out to Danica Arnold. No good. Rebound into the hands of Ashley McKenzie. And this game down to its final 30 seconds. Hughes got it back. Will kick it out. Hopp will launch another three for good measure. And it's good. Jenna Hopp with 21. That's the margin now at 55-34. We'll get a timeout for some substitutions. Glenwood, Brian, is ahead of the Christmas break. I'm sure there's some things they'll try to shore up. They get an interesting matchup on January 7th against a really solid, salty
kind of a
Shenandoah
sneaky
team.
Shenandoah.
Meanwhile, Lewis Central, they'll turn around. They get Harlan on January 4th. That'll be a fun one to keep an eye on. And then Clarinda on January 7th. That's an interesting one because the head coach at Clarinda, Connor Hannafin, Coach Chris Hannafin's son. 25 seconds left in this one, and Lewis Central had it tied at halftime. But Glenwood, one of their patented second half surges, is here's a three no good for LC. Kennedy Jones fights for the rebound and gets it. And we're down to the final 10 seconds. We'll see if Glenwood bothers with a shot. They won't because it's stolen away. Down to 3, down to 2, and one of those patented Glenwood runs move the Rams to 7-1 on the season as they get a 55-34 victory here tonight. Brian Bertini, your thoughts?
Again, just kind of what we thought. It was close. I think Coach Hannafin liked where they were at halftime, 21. And Glenwood got the little burst that they were looking for to start the second half, up by 8. LC couldn't convert when they had to. Glenwood found a way to pull away, and once it got to about 13-14, just a little bit too big of a hill right there for LC to climb. And again, Glenwood has got a few things to work on, but again, when you have veteran players that they do, those girls stepped up, and as Arnold, Camden, and Hopp did tonight, they led the way.
Jenna Hopp had 21 points. Madison Camden, 15 off 5 threes. Brinley Arnold, maybe not a big night scoring, but she controlled the boards. Only 5 points, 16 rebounds, so helps set the stage offensively and defensively. So Glenwood 7-1 in the year. They get Shenandoah coming up on January 7th. Lewis Central now, they fall to 5-4 on the year. They'll return to action on January 4th against Harlan. Boys game coming up here in a little bit. We're excited for that one. We're going to step aside. If you're listening on KMA 960, play some previously recorded interviews upon further review. And we come back, we'll get you set for Lewis Central Glenwood boys basketball here on KMA 960. Brian Bertini with you. Glenwood Lewis Central and a Hawkeye 10 boys conference basketball battle on the docket here tonight. Brian Bertini.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that the first game had some football similarities in terms of the score and the closeness of it. Glenwood able to pull away in the girls' game, and tonight, the 4A state champs in football, LC Titans. Some of the guys donning the uniforms now, the basketball. This game could get kind of physical as well tonight. Both these teams want again, the boys' teams want to do what the girls' teams did. One of them was going to walk out here with a little bit of momentum going into break.
Yeah, and this is the Lewis Central team you mentioned. They've got some contributors from that state championship football team. We saw them a couple of weeks ago take on St. Albert. Wyatt Hatcher had a big night for them, as did Curtis Whitty. They are 3-3 on the year, 3-1 of the Hawkeye 10. Glenwood 4-2 overall, 3-2 in the Hawkeye 10. Glenwood coached by Kurt Schulte, and Lewis Central under the tutelage of head coach Dan Miller. For the Titans, it's Wyatt Hatcher, Curtis Whitty, Nick Miller, Trenton Johnette, Cole Arnold. For Glenwood, Caden Johnson, Jamie Fritz, Tommy Johnson, Zach Kelsey, and Logan Eckhart. Glenwood again 4-2 on the year, 3-2 overall in the Hawkeye 10. LC 3-3 and 3-1. Lewis Central donning the white jerseys with the white numbers. Glenwood and the All Blacks with the black numbers and the gold trim. It'll be Johnette jumping for Lewis Central, and they get the jump, and right away a slam from Cole Arnold. Maybe a little bit of a statement.
Yeah, I'd say so. A tip and a jam. It's an emphatic 2 points to start the game, isn't it?
Sure, just the way that Dan Miller drew that up. So 2-zip. Now Glenwood goes down low. Kelsey gets behind his defender, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. So yeah, Cole Arnold right off the bat slams one in, makes it 2-zip in favor of Lewis Central.
And I give the Glenwood guy credit there. It's easy to kind of go up and foul and make that an and 1-3. He kind of just let him go, take the two. That's just, yeah, it's a slam, but it's the same as a layup. Give him that. Let's go on offense.
First free throw, no good from Kelsey.
Of course, Glenwood had that pretty exciting game just last Friday, didn't they?
Yeah, beat Creston on a buzzer beater. Caden Johnson was the hero in that one. Both free throws missed by Kelsey. Rebound, though, by Tommy Johnson. However, it's a turnover for Glenwood.
Again, much, I think, like the LC girls, Glenwood needs to maximize their possessions offensively.
Put a little pressure on the inbound. LC will bring it up and over. J.C. Dermody, right side. Nick Miller in the corner to Arnold. They go down low. Hatcher leaves it short. And it's out of bounds off of Lewis Central.
Trenton Johnette, 6'6", tallest player out there. He looked good against that St. Albert when we saw them play last week, Trev.
Stout baseball player for the Titans. Going to take his talents to the collegiate level. Right corner, Jamie Fritz, almost stolen away. It is stolen away by Cole Arnold. Arnold out of control a little bit on the right side. Wants to go hard to the hoop. Finds Dermody. It was deflected, though, out of bounds. Last touch by Glenwood. They're going to say Caden Johnson was the last one to touch it. It's LC basketball. Nick Miller inbound and out top to Arnold. We'll hand it back out to Dermody. Dermody, another college baseball prospect. It's going to go to DMAC to play. There's Hatcher with it on the right side to Miller. Miller, one dribble in, kick out left side. Arnold, three, no good. Tries to chase down the board. Him and Kelsey fight for it. Jump ball, arrow goes to Glenwood.
A good hustle by Cole Arnold right there. He missed the three, but he followed his own shot and didn't get the rebound, but he tied it up. Even though it's Glenwood's ball, the next jump ball will go to the Titans.
2-zip in favor of Lewis Central. 85 seconds into this one. Jamie Fritz will go to Logan Eckhart. Left side. Now Caden Johnson, again the hero on Friday night, will feed it back to Tommy Johnson, who goes right side. Fritz back out top. Tommy Johnson, three, Eckhart, no good. Johnette tip the board to Cole Arnold.
You're not going to mini rip away from his arms, are you?
No. Dermody to Arnold on the right side. Cross-court lob, Nick Miller. Miller back to Johnette, swinging around Arnold. He wants to shoot again. It's no good. Rebound skied, though, by Wyatt Hatcher. And a reset coming for the Lewis Central offense. Right corner, Arnold down low. Hatcher gets big and lays it in.
Nice job by Wyatt Hatcher. Move without the ball. Get ahead of your defender. And good start here for LC here.
4-zip in favor of Lewis Central. Down low goes Glenwood. Eckhart will feed it out left side. Three, no good. from Tommy Johnson. Cole Arnold chases down the rebound.
And that's the right look right there. He just couldn't get it.
And the other way, Lewis Central gets a bucket from Wyatt Hatcher. That's going to prompt a Glenwood timeout. We'll take a quick 30 with them here in KMA 966 zip Lewis Central.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
5:33 left in the first quarter. The first 6 points of this one have gone by way of the Titans. 4 from Wyatt Hatcher, 2 from Cole Arnold to give them a 6-0 lead over Glenwood.
Yeah, they've all been right around the baskets. The opening dunk, kind of emphatic start, and then Wyatt Hatcher, offensive putback, nice cut basket, and that time another one. So Coach Schulte said, hey, let's get some reorganization. Let's slow things down here and see if we can kind of get a set play here. Get something on the board.
So Glenwood brings it up and over out of the timeout. Kelsey to Johnson, who will square up from 3. Caden Johnson long off the iron. Tommy Johnson gets the board. Eckhart down low. And they'll swing it around. Now here's Fritz. He'll square up the lefty. Leaves it long. Rebound on the floor, and Cole Arnold comes up with another one. Out front, Hatcher, down low, Miller. There's going to be a foul. Kelsey came storming in.
I'm just going to call ball out of bounds.
Okay.
Kind of both players kind of ended up in the same place, same time.
So let them play through it. It'll stay with Lewis Central. They'll go out top, Trenton Johnette. Right corner, Miller. Miller dribbles in, hard to the hoop. Runner from him, no good. Kelsey comes up with a board, and then there's a foul.
Yeah, Wyatt Hatcher over the back. Good blocks out by Zach Kelsey right there. And that's going to be one thing Coach Schulte emphasized. Let's don't let LC have second opportunities at the offensive end.
6-0 Lewis Central, 4:49 left here in the first. Left side Johnson. Bounce pass Kelsey, he'll square up, no good. Long rebound, one in the corner by Caden Johnson. Johnson, runner, distorted. Kelsey got it back, and there's the first bucket of the night for Glenwood.
Oh, good job by Zach to stay with it.
Hatcher quickly the other way, a spin move. He double dribbled in the process.
A nice move, but he spun the ball, kind of got caught on his hip, as you mentioned, Trevor, and he put it back down again.
Wyatt Hatcher, a standout football star for the Titans, helped lead him to Class 4A state championship. Would assume he's going to be playing on Saturday somewhere.
And LC really pushing the ball tempo-wise, trying to see if they can get up and down the floor.
Johnson underhand, no good. Rebound, last touch by Trenton Johnetta, goes out of bounds to Glenwood, or Lewis Central rather. They're going to say was pushed out by Glenwood. 4:11 left here in the first. 6-2 Titans. Left side Arnold. Go to Johnette.
He's yet to take a shot yet.
Arnold will take another one. No good. Rebound won by Logan Eckhart. Numbers, at least for the time being, for Glenwood. They'll slow it down a little bit. Johnson to Tommy Johnson. Right corner, Jamie Fritz. Far side, Kelsey. Kelsey almost stolen away by Johnette. Ball on the floor. Kelsey got it back. And now Fritz is trapped out top. Gets to Tommy Johnson. Swing around the corner, Caden Johnson. Bounce pass down low, Eckhart. Little floater from him, no good. Kelsey rebound, put back, no good. That time Wyatt Hatcher comes up with a board for Lewis Central, and then a foul the other way on Glenwood.
And Wyatt Hatcher, boy, he's not afraid to take off and go with the ball. He had a player up ahead of him, but he elected to kind of hold on, and Johnson got the run behind foul.
It's the first on Caden Johnson, first team foul on Glenwood. They will make a substitution. Caden Anderson will come in. With 3:29 left here in the first quarter. Miller, the free throw line, Johnette, turnaround jumper, left short. Last touch by Lewis Central to go back to Glenwood. Glenwood will make another substitution.
Points at a premium here, Trevor, in this first quarter.
Looks like Caden Souther will come in the next time for Lewis Central. 3:10 left here in the quarters. Caden Johnson will go out top. Anderson, three, no good. Rebound tracked down by J.C. Dermody. And LC brings it the other way. Tried to go to Johnette, pass high out of bounds, back to Glenwood.
Miller had the right idea. Johnette was streaking to the hoop in there, and you can see Miller just kind of motioning it. I threw that a little bit too hard and off the hand. Coach Dan Miller doesn't mind those things. You're looking for that guy that's moving without the ball, Trev, but again, empty opportunity for the Titans. Curtis
Whitty comes into the game for Lewis Central. He was the hero in their win over St. Albert a couple of weeks ago. There's still Lapala with it out top. Now Caden Anderson, and a foul away from the ball.
It's like Nick Miller, I think. Tried to push through that screen.
2:44 left here in the first, 6-2 in favor of Lewis Central. Anderson on the inbound to Johnson. Johnson gets a pair of screens. Now goes to Eckhart. Eckhart picks up his dribble, goes back out top. Johnson being guarded by Dermody. Little spin move, contested J. Good from Caden Johnson.
I got Dermody in the air right there. Good defense by Dermody, JC, but better shot by Caden Johnson.
6-4 advantage Lewis Central. 2:18 left here in the first. LC had the first six. Glenwood's had the last four. Miller feeds Souther down low. Souther trying to get big. Little turnaround hook from him is good.
Yeah, nice job. Kind of used the defender Logan Eckhart's body to kind of get that little impetus to take it up. And Souther's first touch results in two.
Makes it 8-4 in favor of LC, and that snaps the little 4-0 run Glenwood had been on. Eckhart in the lane, sets a screen for Fritz. Now they'll swing it out. Caden Johnson, a three. Bang!
Now there's that diagonal pass against the defense.
8-7. LC clinging onto a lead. Dermody dribbled it off his knee for a moment, gets it back, goes to Miller. Now they'll go in the lane. Souther just puts his head down and puts it in.
Well, right now, no answer right there for the big guy. Souther having his way inside the lane.
I believe all 10 of LC's points have been to the paint with Souther
correct.
and Arnold and then Hatcher. There's a deep three. Johnson off the iron too long, and rebound by Curtis Whitty.
I don't think that's the shot Coach Schulte wanted. A quick release right there.
Now Arnold will dribble in. Dribble drive out to Dermody. Dermody maybe looking for the same thing. Nope, he'll turn around. Left hand, no good. Rebound punched around to Miller. Gets it to go.
Again, yeah, points. Second chance points right there.
It's up to 12-7. A little 4-0 spurt for LC. Eckhart will turn around. Left hand hook, no good. Rebound won by Nick Miller. 50 seconds left in the quarter.
Pretty fast first quarter, Trev.
Yeah. LC going to slow it down a little bit, it looks like.
I think they just want to catch their breath.
Arnold with it with 30 to go. To the left side, Whitty. One dribble back to Arnold. Down to 25 left. LC looks content to play for the final shot.
I think they might have the ball to start the second quarter as well. So kind of get that 2-for-1.
Miller with 12 will go to Arnold. Back to Dermody. Dermody weave to Whitty, who will weave it back to Miller. Miller right to left, kick out. Dermody with three. Three from Dermody, bang! J.C. Dermody in the final moments of the quarter knocks down a tray. LC puts up the final 7, and it's 15-7 Titans. We go to the second here on KMA 916.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with the local personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Lewis Central closes the first quarter on a 7-0 run to make it 15-7 as we go to the second. And Brian Bertini, what we kind of saw there, a couple second chance opportunities paying off for the Titans.
Yeah, and nice execution. They had about 50 seconds there, right on the last possession before the quarter break. They elected to hold it. Perfect execution. J.C. Durney step out 3 right at the buzzer, and Coach Miller's got to like where his team's at here starting quarter number 2, Trev.
So it's LC basketball to begin the second. Johnette with it out top. Now they'll swing it around. Curtis Whitty has it, gets a screen, pulls up from 3, no good. Wyatt Hatcher tracks down the long rebound, though, for Lewis Central.
Yeah, for Whitty's first action, he was a guy who's come up huge in that St. Albert game. Arnold
kind of uncomfortable down there. Caden Johnson comes up with the steal. And the other way, Risto Lapalo with a little off-balance floater from him, no good. And Trenton Johnette got the rebound, and then a whistle as the body hits the floor. And it'll be Glenwood basketball. Get 15-7 our score. Devin Naylor into the game now for Lewis Central. Here's Johnson. Tough off-balance shot. Left, no good. Lapalo gets the board and one.
A good job by Risto to keep that. He worked himself in position. Souther not in the spot he wanted. And you can see Coach Miller kind of telling him, hey, hold your spot. You're 6'6". Get that rebound. But nice second opportunity and a big basket here for the Rams here, Trev, start second quarter.
Risto Lapalo, maybe one of my favorite Cam A-Land names at the free throw line, misses the chance at the old school three-point play. Curtis Whitty gets the board. We'll go to Wyatt Hatcher out top. Left side, Trenton Johnette. Trying to feed the big man, Souther, down low. Souther, lots of contact. They call the foul. And they're going to put Colby Souther at the free throw line.
The double team was a little bit late getting there. Grant Von Essen did a pretty good job, but I think Caden Anderson was supposed to double down on that. He was a little late getting there. And boy, Souther doesn't need a lot of space to get to the rim.
15-9, make it 16-9. Colby Souther's got 5 on the night.
Big advantage, too, if you're big guys, because they get fouled a lot, Trevor. They can make free throws. Really pass the stats.
Souther misses the next one, gets the board, though, on a deflection. Contested jumper from him, left short that time. Rebound won by Glenwood.
He expected that to fall in his hands and kind of caught him off guard.
Caden Anderson got the board for Glenwood. Hard to the hoop, underhand, tough shot from Gavin Shaw, and a whistle and a foul on the Rams.
Yeah, Gavin Shaw tried to go inside there against the tall guys and kind of faded away. And here the defense tightens pretty stout, Trev.
16-9 to Lewis Central leading, 6:45 left in the first half. Johnette had some separation, could have turned around and squared up. Instead, he goes to Souther. They'll feed Hatcher down low. Hatcher, tough shot, no good. Rebound tipped around, and a foul on Lewis Central.
Well, Hatcher got where he wanted. I think he didn't realize he was too far into the basket, Trevor, and kind of shorted under the rim.
16-9. 6.5 left here in the half.
Points pretty tough to come by for Glenwood here this first quarter and change.
Gavin Shaw with it, out to Risto Lapala, 3, in and out, no good. That one halfway down, and now Devin Naylor on the board, gets fouled by Caden Johnson.
Well, and that's the fouls that Coach Schulte doesn't like. It's the open court fouls right there where you're about 40 feet from the hoop.
So Glenwood will bring basically their starters back in.
Caden Johnson, too. No, those are the ones you want back, Trevor, in the fourth quarter when you want to try to be aggressive.
So starters back on the floor for Glenwood. LC basketball, they inbound into the backcourt with Curtis Whitty. Left side, Trenton Johnette. They'll go down low, Souther, who gives it right back to the corner. Naylor knocks the 3 down.
That's the penalty. If you're going to double down the big guy, you're going to leave the guy on the outside open. Naylor buried it.
Up to 19-9, Johnson runner the other way converts. It's 19-11. He's got 7. Whitty brings it up and over. Hatcher down low, Souther. Little fadeaway from Souther, no good. Hatcher, though, had the board. It's poked away. It'll stay with Lewis Central.
Yeah, Jamie Fritz saved the layup right there. Good job by Wyatt Hatcher. He's so good at reading the angle of the balls, Trev. And just goes and gets it.
5:42 left in the half, and Naylor on the inbound will go to Whitty. Out top, Johnette. Right side, Hatcher. Down low, Whitty. There was a whistle.
Illegal screen, I think, on
Devin Naylor is going to be the guilty party on that end.
He slid through and just didn't come to a stop, and officials rightly caught him on that one.
So it'll be Glenwood basketball, 5:38 left in the half. 19-11 advantage Titans. Caden Johnson will bring it up. Dribbles in, being guarded by Whitty. Now he'll go to Fritz, and a foul on the floor. They're going to get Devin Naylor again.
A little hand check, and they'll let you do one, but if you keep that hand on there for an extended period of time, they get that. So 2 quick fouls, and 17 foul, Trev, for the Titans.
So it'll put Glenwood in the bonus for the final 5 minutes and 26 seconds.
And that's huge because
it's
been tough sledding against this LC defense. So Jamie now got a chance to score with nobody in front of him.
So Jamie Fritz at the free throw line. A chance to cut this lead down. He converts the front end, so he gets the second one.
Even for Glenwood, all these points are maxed. They're premium points. Cash them in and just keep yourself within striking distance here.
The next one, good as well, makes it 19-13. Long pass out front, Miller to the hoop and lays it in.
Coach Schulte tried to gamble, spread the defense, but one long pass kind of negated that.
21-13, down low, Eckhart got behind the defense, misses the shot though. Rebound into the hands of Cole Arnold. Cole Arnold gets another board. And then a travel on Nick Miller trying to go to the rack.
Nick Miller saw nobody there and got the wheels going before the ball, Trev. And he had the right idea, just forgot to dribble.
So Glenwood basketball, 5:03 left in the half, 21-13 Lewis Central. They have not trailed in this game. Glenwood had it 8-7. LC went on a 7-0 run to end the half.
Quarter.
Here in the quarter, yeah. It's Kelsey to Johnson. Back to Tommy Johnson. Ball's on the floor. Hatcher comes up with it. Dermody will bring it up and across for LC to Hatcher. Back to Dermody. Right side Miller to Arnold. Back to Miller. To Trenton Johnette, who dribbles in. Now kicks it out. Arnold. He'll pull up a three. No good. Rebound Johnette. Putback is good.
That extra little bounce on the rim allowed Trenton Johnette to slide right down the lane, and largest lead of the night, Titans.
Back up to 10, 23-13. Here's Fritz, corner three, long of everything. Nick Miller gets the rebound for Lewis Central, and they run it out. Was it touched by Glenwood? No, it was not. And now they're going to flip it and say it was.
It was, yeah. Caden Johnson got a piece of it. Probably saved a potential layup.
So it stays with Lewis Central, 4:08 left here in the first half. On the inbound, Nick Miller will just go out top, J.C. Dermody. Miller to Johnette. Johnette might go the travel. No, he didn't get away with it. It looked for a moment like he might.
Yeah, he had the happy feet. Again, there's a lot of space right there, and Coach Miller says, let's get an LC timeout.
We'll take a 30-second one with him here on KMA 960, KMAland.com.
Jones Financial Advisor in Glenwood is Matthew Portray. Why work with a financial advisor? Life is about living, and achieving your financial goals lets you do it on your terms. A dedicated financial partner can help bring you closer to the future you see for yourself. And Matthew understands that reaching financial goals is a journey. He's in it with you for the long haul, coaching you every step of the way. Contact Matthew Portray at Edward Jones Glenwood office today, 712-527-3520, and learn more at edwardjones.com.
Lewis Central's got their lead up now to 23-13, 4:01 left here in the half. Trevor Mader, Brian Bertini with you here tonight, KMA 960. Also on YouTube, thanks to our partnership with Fuller Digital Solutions and on KMAland.com. And Lewis Central up 10. Glenwood, Brian, it really feels like needing some points here.
Yeah, I think this next couple minutes crucial for Glenwood. Just kind of stay within striking distance.
Here's Anders there. Johnson, a little runner, puts it in. They get a bucket, cuts it down to 8. Caden Johnson's got 9, and Lewis Central quickly the other way. Hatcher blocked from behind by Kelsey. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Lewis Central.
Well, I don't know how J.C. Dermody kind of thread the needle on that, and White Hatcher looked like he had a layup, but good job by Zach tip that away.
So Nick Miller will inbound. Out top to Cole Arnold. They go to Dermody, who goes to Miller, to Johnette, back to Miller. Miller will turn around, hook from him, banks it in. He's got 6.
Well, they cleared everybody out, and Miller took the lane. Tommy Johnson really couldn't hang with him right there, and good ISO play right there. Titans get 2 points.
Back up to 10, 25-15 advantage Lewis Central. Tommy Johnson with it. Bounce pass down low, Fritz. Fritz to Kelsey. Kelsey contested shot, left short. Rebound tipped around. Kelsey somehow got it back, setting up a 3 for Johnson. It's in and out, no good. Eckhart had the board. Saved by Dermody, and then Eckhart gets the putback.
Well, Dermody just threw it in, and Eckhart was the guy that got the hands on it. Nice job by him.
And now a steal by Caden Johnson. Johnson to the hoop, little runner, deflected and blocked by Johnette. Rebound by Lewis Central, run out to Hatcher. Hatcher lays it in.
4-point swing right there. Looked like Johnson might have a layup and suddenly flipped it around and back up by 10 of the Titans.
That's the difference between 25-19, 27-17 with 2.5 left here in the half. Eckhart high post, handoff Johnson. Johnson stops, goes down low, Kelsey, contested. Short shot from him is good.
Well, you got Trenton John up in the air, then he kind of did a little fadeaway, and again, Glenwood able to kind of get that much-needed basket.
27-19. They'd like to get another stop here. Arnold on the left side, back to Miller. To Johnette, now Miller. Dribbles in, tries to spin on Johnson. He put it on the floor. Loose ball on the floor, and a jump ball. The arrow goes to Lewis Central.
That's a big possession for both squads here. I mean, LC would love to keep this bulge around 10 right now. Trevor Glenwood would like to see if they can get this, as you mentioned, down to that 5 or 6 mark going into the break.
Devin Naylor comes in, as does Colby Souther for Lewis Central. They'll inbound it out top to Trenton John Adwood. Caden Anderson also came in for Glenwood. Here's Arnold, gets blocked by Kelsey, out of bounds to Glenwood. Big stop for the Rams defense.
Well, Arnold kind of went to the underside of the rim. I think if he would have taken up on the left side, he had the layup, but he elected to kind of go under, and Kelsey was waiting for him right there to block, so big stop by Glenwood.
27-19, a minute 40 left here in the half.
Glenwood will get the next jump ball. Coach Schulte, if they don't get a good look, might think about 2 for 1.
Johnson runner left short. Kelsey down there, though. Triple team, draws the foul.
Well, that was just kind of an unfortunate break for the Titans. They had in good position to rebound, but Johnson's shot ended up so short. They weren't expecting it and fell right in the hands of Zach Kelsey.
It's the second on Trenton Johnette. And
more importantly, though, Glenwood can score with the clock stop.
Wyatt Hatcher will come in. Kelsey, a 77% free throw shooter. Not on the good end of the average that time.
With Johnette's 2 fouls, Coach Dan Miller wanting to make sure he doesn't pick up number 3 with a minute 28 to go before half.
So the second one coming from Zach Kelsey is good. So there's 1 for 2, cuts it down to 7. 90 seconds left here in the half. 27-20 Lewis Central. Dermody brings it up and over. Left side Arnold got left open for a moment. Now they'll go to Hatcher. Hatcher bounce pass to Souther. Souther just puts his head down, lays it in.
Wow, he just got that advantage. Nice clear out space. Gave your big guy some room to move, and big basket by Souther.
29-20 Lewis Central. Johnson thought about the step back, instead goes to Fritz. We'll go in the lane. Kelsey contested. Jay gets the foul and 1. Zach Kelsey didn't let the contact bother him.
I think that's on Hatcher too, his second. Yeah, he just kind of faded away just enough right there. Wyatt's arm came down and got a piece of the wrist and hand. And big important free throw right here. Caden Johnson going to come out. Coach Holder doesn't want him to pick up 3 fouls here before the break as well.
Nick Miller comes in for Lewis Central. Gavin Schau for Glenwood. And Zach Kelsey, who just went 1 for 2 at the line moments ago, can chip into this lead by 1 more if he can convert, and he does. Makes it 29-23. 52.7 left here in the half. Dermody Seeing a little bit of pressure. Gets it to Naylor. Will go back to Dermody. They get it across. About 4 seconds to spare to Nick Miller. And Dermody will pull it out a little bit. 35 left here in the half.
They might go for the last shot before halftime.
Now to Miller.
Worst case, go up by 6. Best case, maybe 8.
Maybe 9.
Yeah, maybe 9. Might see
Fowler
go back
to
to
Dermody.
that same play they ran, Trevor, in the first quarter with that swing around and Dermody hitting the 3.
Miller with it on the far right side. Down to 15. He'll hand it off to Dermody to 10. Dermody pulls it all the way out, being guarded defensively by Schau. Gets a back screen. Dermody kind of lost it. There's a foul.
And that's not a bad foul because it's only the 15th foul in Glenwood, so
It's like Caden Anderson.
they'll have to reset. There's only 4 seconds, so kind of took them out of rhythm anyway, Trev.
So Nick Miller will inbound at 4.1 left here in the half. And Miller looking for something, goes to Dermody. Dermody kicks it out. Arnold 3 traveled. So Glenwood will get it back with 1.1 left. See if they can get any sort of shot off. They'll bring Caden Johnson back in.
LC can't foul with 19 fouls. Be a double bonus, so.
I mean, really, you've just got time for a catch and shoot. And they go to Anderson. Runner, it's not good if it goes, and he banks it wide. Probably only had time for 1, maybe 2 dribbles. He took 3, and we go to the break. 29-23, Lewis Central leading Glenwood. Here on KMA 960, back here in 30 seconds, halftime coverage.
Jones Financial Advisor in Glenwood is Matthew Portray. Why work with a financial advisor? Life is about living, and achieving your financial goals lets you do it on your terms. A dedicated financial partner can help bring you closer to the future you see for yourself. And Matthew understands that reaching financial goals is a journey. He's in it with you for the long haul, coaching you every step of the way. Contact Matthew Portray at Edward Jones Glenwood office today, 712-527-3520, and learn more at edwardjones.com.
Council Ball's 29-23, Lewis Central leading Glenwood. Brian Bertini, what do you see so far in the first half?
Well, defense is on both squads pretty stellar. I mean, really a little bit of a game of runs. 6-0 start, made by that emphatic opening dunk to start the game on the tip. 6-0, then Glenwood responded, got it to 8-7, and then a little 8-0 spurt right there by the Titans to make it 15-7. Other than that, Trevor, kind of been back and forth, and Glenwood's got some points and they needed to, but Dylan Souder, the big guy, has been probably the biggest factor for the Titans here in the first half.
Yeah, he leads the way for them. He's got 7 points. Meanwhile, Glenwood led right now by 9 from Caden Johnson. We also have that Wyatt Hatcher has 6, and so does Nick Miller for the Titans. Halftime here in Council Bluffs. We're going to step aside for a little bit, play some previously recorded interviews. Upon further review, when we come back, we'll get you set for the second half. Again, it's Lewis Central 29, Glenwood 23.
For a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Best Finish Auto Sales and Services, Glenwood, Iowa. Visit them online at bestfinishglenwood.com to see a full inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Best Finish Auto Sales LLC is proud of the quality used cars they sell and their dedication to serve the needs of their customers. And we have a full-service body shop and service center to serve all of your vehicle needs. You can count on the dedicated sales staff at Best Finish Auto Sales to help you. Visit us today in Glenwood or online at bestfinishglenwood.com.
The ASE certified technicians at Glenwood Collision Repair for your auto body repair needs. From hail damage repairs to complete repairs, we can handle it all with ease. Take a look at some of the photographs on our completed auto body repair projects. We offer a limited lifetime warranty on repairs. Our staff has more than 20 years of experience, so get in touch with us today. 712-527-9000, online at glenwoodcollisionrepair.com, or stop in and visit with us.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Auto Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Jones Financial Advisor in Glenwood is Matthew Portray. Why work with a financial advisor? Life is about living, and achieving your financial goals lets you do it on your terms. A dedicated financial partner can help bring you closer to the future you see for yourself. And Matthew understands that reaching financial goals is a journey. He's in it with you for the long haul, coaching you every step of the way. Contact Matthew Portray at Edward Jones Glenwood office today, 712-527-3520, and learn more at edwardjones.com.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Best Finish Auto Sales and Services, Glenwood, Iowa. Visit them online at bestfinishglenwood.com to see a full inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Best Finish Auto Sales LLC is proud of the quality used cars they sell and their dedication to serve the needs of their customers. And we have a full-service body shop and service center to serve all of your vehicle needs. You can count on the dedicated sales staff at Best Finish Auto Sales to help you. Visit us today in Glenwood or online at bestfinishglenwood.com.
second half here in Council Bluffs. Trevor Mader and Brian Bertini with you here tonight. 29-23 Lewis Central leading Glenwood in this Hawkeye 10 boys battle. And Brian, first off, if you're Lewis Central, what are you trying to do to start the second half to hold on to this lead? And if you're Glenwood, what are you trying to do to not a little bit of a comeback?
Well, I think if you're getting the ball first, Travis, you want to get a score. If you're Glenwood, you want to get a stop and a score. You know, you want to chip into this lead and get that, keep it around that 4 or 5 point lead. I think LC wants to do what the Glenwood girls did in the first game, Trev, was that it was tied at half. Then when it come out, girls got that 8-point run and kind of bumped it up and just able to keep it there. Again, foul trouble we'll have to keep an eye on. There are a couple guys picked up a couple fouls. Caden Johnson's got 2. And Nick Miller's got a couple fouls, as does Colby Arnold. So some things the coach is going to watch on, but I think what we got is 16 minutes of pretty good basketball here. It's going to come right down the wire.
Glenwood basketball to begin the second half, and Tommy Johnson will be the inbounder to Jamie Fritz into the backcourt for Glenwood. Again, down by 6, 29-23. Still very much in this game are the Rams. Here's Caden Johnson. Little step back Jay from the corner, no good. Rebound won by Cole Arnold.
And there's the stop you wanted if you're LC. Now you can get that score and add to that lead. Make Glenwood's hill a little bit higher to climb here in the second half.
Germany left side. Cole Arnold had a dunk early, and that's really been all he's been able to do offensively. John Ed will pull up from the free throw line off the iron too strong. Rebound fought for, won by J.C. Dermody on a deflection. Dermody through the trees, had it poked away, stolen away. Tommy Johnson. Johnson coast to coast, lays it in and one.
Tommy Johnson with a little bit of, nice job using his body to kind of shield him and get the N1. So a 5-point swing right here. Get a stop, come down and get 3, and maybe make this a 3-point game, Trevor.
Impeccable time for Tommy Johnson's first bucket of the night. And he's 3 of 5 on the air from the charity stripe. Makes it 3 of 6. Can't get that one to go. J.C. Dermody with the rebound for Lewis Central. 29-25 advantage. Titans. 7:10 left here in the third. Dermody to Arnold. Miller went streaking across the baseline. Tried to make a long pass. It's deflected by Glenwood out of bounds. So stay with Lewis Central.
Well, LC had success early in that first quarter going down to Wyatt Hatcher. He was pretty active around the basket. And see if they get a set play for him here in the second half.
So Nick Miller to inbound. Goes to Trenton Johnette, who will go to Miller on a cut. Miller trying to spin around a defender. Off balance shot, no good. Trenton Johnette rebound, falling back, put away is good from him.
Well, that's the big guy right there. 6'6" helps and just puts his arms up and got that little kindly roll.
Gets it back up to a 6-point lead. Trenton Johnette's got 4 now on the night. The other way, Jamie Fritz will go to Logan Eckhart. Eckhart, one dribble, picks it up. Left side.
Eckhart's been pretty quiet tonight.
Here's Caden Johnson. He's really kind of in the heart and soul of their offense. I say that Jamie Fritz knocks down a long two.
No, actually, Logan Eckhart.
Yeah, Eckhart.
He must have heard me, didn't he?
Knocks down a long two.
He said, you're right. I hadn't touched the ball much.
31-27. Hatcher in the lane, and one coming for Wyatt Hatcher.
Yeah, and I think that was a discerted effort right there by Coach Miller and staff to kind of isolate Wyatt Hatcher. He's just such a force down low, Trevor.
I said this the last time we did a Lewis Central game. He kind of plays like you would expect a linebacker to play like.
Does.
Hatcher knocks it down.
And he likes it. I mean, he loves the contact. He loves being physical. But what I like about him is he's always moving without the ball in the offense and gives you a chance to find him.
34-27, Lewis Central on top. Johnson tried to drive in and then dish it out to Fritz. It's out of bounds.
He got caught up in the air and not be able to find his teammate, and good defense right there by Colby Arnold, and nowhere for Caden Johnson to put the ball.
So it goes back to Lewis Central. 5:50 left here in the third. 34-27 LC. Johnette, they left him open for a moment. He'll go to Arnold. Arnold to the rack. Lots of contact. They let him play through, and Cole Arnold puts it in.
Zach Kelsey got caught kind of leaning back just a touch. And
now Kelsey the other way gets fouled by Johnette. He'll go to the line.
That's his third, too, I think, Trev.
I think you're right. Yeah, it will be. So Zach Kelsey got the charity stripe for Glenwood.
Kind of critical moment for Coach Miller here. You like to have that 6'6" guy out there, and they can flip him and Colby Souther. It just looks like it's coming in, but
Kelsey was 2 of 5 from the free throw line of the first half, makes it 3 of 6. Johnette will come out. Souther comes in for Lewis Central.
He trades 6-6, 6-7, but you like to have the ability maybe to put them both on the floor. Top foul trouble.
Next one good as well. 30.
Good hustle by the Rams. Bristol Lapala keeping a couple balls alive and giving his team a chance.
Down low, Eckhart kicking out corner for Glenwood, and then Eckhart shot no good on the hook, rebound by Souther, and after all that, the Rams come up empty-handed.
Now they stopped playing. Logan Eckhart had lost his shoe, so nobody had an advantage. Good decision by the official right there to stop play and let Logan put his shoe back on.
We are back up on the CamAland.com and on the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube stream.
Didn't you feel like that was that would have been monumental if Glenwood could have got a basket, maybe even a 3, and made that a one-possession game.
40-35, 3:10 left here in the third. Arnold to Hatcher. 3, no good. And then a whistle and a foul going the other way. And that's on Colby Souther, and he's not enthralled with that call.
That's his third as well. The 2 big guys for LC with 3 fouls, and you're into the third quarter, approaching the fourth, but it takes away some of that aggressiveness you'd like to have.
40-35, under 3 left here in the third. Here's Shao with it to Lapala. Left side, Caden Anderson has it now. Back to Lapala, swinging around Shao. Back to Lapala. To Shao. Now Johnson, a deep 3. Bang!
Nick Miller didn't get out on him, and just like that, a one-possession game.
I think Caden Johnson shot that one from Glenwood, and he cuts it down to 2 at 40-38. He's got 16 on the night. Cole Arnold has it, tries to go to Souther down low. Ball's on the floor. Coach Dan Miller going to have to burn a timeout to keep possession. Momentum on the Rams side. We'll take a quick break here on CamAland on 60.
The ASE certified technicians at Glenwood Collision Repair for your auto body repair needs. From hail damage repairs to complete repairs, we can handle it all with ease. Take a look at some of the photographs on our completed auto body repair projects. We offer a limited lifetime warranty on repairs. Our staff has more than 20 years of experience, so get in touch with us today. 712-527-9000, online at GlenwoodCollisionRepair.com, or stop in and visit with us.
38, Lewis Central leading Glenwood, but Glenwood on a little bit of a run here. A deep 3 from Caden Johnson moments ago cuts it down to a 2-point deficit, Brian.
Well, might be the first one to 50. Trevor wins this game because, boy, I tell you what, both defensive kind of ramped up. Offense struggling a little bit to find some continuity and rhythm, and points at a premium. Typical Glenwood LC game, right?
Yeah, we thought it'd be kind of, physical battle, and LC's been able to score a lot in the paint. They've got the basketball again, holding on to a 2-point lead.
Maybe Glenwood just wants to get it down to a last-second shot with the buzzer.
Worked for him on Friday night. That pass behind Whitty, who was trying to cut to the hoop, and it's out of bounds. It's a turnover for Lewis Central.
Good defense by Gavin Shaw. And here a chance. Glenwood down 9 just a little bit ago, Trev. With a 3 could take the lead.
Down by 2, the Rams bring it up. Bristol Lapala with it. Now here's a deep three. Johnson for the lead. No good. Rebound, though, and put back is good.
Von Essen.
From Grant Von Essen, a timely chance for his first bucket of the night converts. And then Arnold goes to the hoop and gets fouled. 40 all, 1:55 left here in the third. The foul is on, looks to be
Risto Lapala.
Risto Lapala will be his second of the night. And
big free throws coming up for LC. They had quite a bit of momentum. They were kind of in, up by 9 with the ball and missed a couple opportunities. And Glenwood just found a couple ways to chip away, and then Von Essen's tied basket.
So a free throw from Cole Arnold to regain the lead on the first one is no good. Trenton Johnette will come in. Looks like Colby Souther will get a little bit of a...
Well, remember Johnette's got 3 fouls as well, so he can't pick up 4 here.
Arnold for the lead on the back end gets it to go, and it's 41-40. 1:54 left in the third. Johnson just straight to the hoop. Gives Glenwood their first lead of the night.
And there again, Johnette not able to come over.
The other way, Arnold quickly. Can't get the and one, but he'll go to the line.
Quick turnaround right there. Glenwood not effective getting back in transition defense. And Johnette's probably, with the 3 fouls, couldn't challenge Caden Johnson's layup.
Caden Anderson gets assessed with that foul, his second. And the free throw from Cole Arnold is good, 42 all.
Well, this is just shaping up to where, both teams are going to get into bonus in that fourth quarter, and those free throws, Trevor, well, they're going to be a premium come late.
I think the big one for Glenwood is Caden Johnson on 3 fouls as Arnold regains the lead for LC. He makes it 43-42, a minute 40 left in the third. Johnson will bring it up and over. Gets a screen from Lapala, step back 3 for him, left short. Rebound won by Curtis Whitty for LC. Whitty with an out top, being guarded by Schau. Now they'll go to Arnold. Arnold finishes and gets a bucket.
Yeah, he got a step, and with the strength upper body that Cole has right there, easy basket.
45-42. A minute 5 left here in the third. Caden Johnson with an out top, palming it. Now he goes to Lapalo, goes far corner, Schau. Off a screen, here's a 3. Anderson for the tie, no good. Rebound tipped around, last touch by LC. Stays with Glenwood as Devin Naylor checks into the game for the Titans.
J.C. Dermody, a little bit of a break.
Dermody comes out, Naylor comes in. 55 ticks left here in the third quarter. To 45-42 LC lead. Shot no good from Lapala. Rebound though by Von Essen. Anderson thought about the 3. He goes to Schau. Schau dribbles in, kicks out. Von Essen gets a screen, lost it for a moment, has to scoop it on the right side to Caden Anderson, who will just hand it off to Caden Johnson. 35 left here in the third.
LC has the ball at the quarter break, but Coach Schulte might just think, you know what, best thing here is let's hold the ball and take the last shot.
Caden Johnson's got it all the way out near half court. He almost stepped on the back line for a backcourt violation, being guarded by Whitty. Down to 15. Now down to 12. We're going to see a screen here in a moment, I would imagine. Nope, Johnson will give it right side. 3, Von Essen, no good. Rebound 1 by Arnold. Hatcher chased it down. 2, 1, Hatcher, deep 3 at the horn, no good. And that is how the frame ends. So Lewis Central clinging to a 45-42 lead as we go to the break here on KAMA 960. Back in 60 seconds with what should be a fun fourth quarter.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Well, we go to the fourth. This has been a fun one here tonight in Council Bluffs, 45-42. Lewis Central clinging to a lead over Glenwood. It was up to as many as 8 there in the third quarter for the Rams, or for the Titans. The Rams battled back, actually tied it, took a lead.
Yeah. So 4-4 on the fouls, timeouts. Both teams have good contingent. 4 for Glenwood, 3 for LC. Free throws might be a key, and Glenwood very good at shooting free throws.
Arnold down low through the trees, leaves it short. Rebound. It was a battle of arms, and Logan Eckhart comes up with it.
Missed opportunity for LC out of the break.
Here's Fritz. Passes up an opportunity, feeds it to Caden Johnson out top. Now right side, Jamie Fritz. They'll swing it around. Kelsey will square up 3 for the tie. No good. Rebound won by Devin Naylor.
Box out by Naylor right there.
So LC the other way. Johnette with it. To Naylor. On the corner, Curtis Whitty. Back right side, Trenton Johnette. Now in the corner, Naylor. Naylor wanted to feed Hatcher. He'll kick it around to Arnold now, who goes to Johnette. Whitty to Naylor. Bounce pass in the lane. Hatcher made the extra pass. Johnette was behind him, stolen away. Kelsey comes up with it for Glenwood all the way. They're going to call the charge. No, blocking foul on Lewis Central. That's going to be on Devin Naylor. Should be his third.
They're going to give him 2 free throws as well. So missed opportunity for LC at one end. Don't get anything. Glenwood's chance to chip in this lead, get within 1.
So Zach Kelsey's had ample opportunities from the free throw line tonight with kind of a mixed bag of results, and he misses the front end of that. That makes him 4 of 8 from the stripe.
Remember I said first one to 50, Trev.
Yeah.
Each team trying to avoid that getting there. They're finding ways not to score sometimes.
Glenwood 6 of 12 from the line tonight by my tally. Make it 7 of 13. That one's good. Gets it down to 2 at 45-43. Glenwood will put some pressure on the inbound. Naylor gets it to Johnette, who brings it across half court. Hatcher dribbles in, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. So Wyatt Hatcher to the charity stripe.
Again, concerted effort. They did it right out of the break. Third quarter to see if they can get the ball to Wyatt Hatcher, and here in the fourth.
6:44 left, and Hatcher front-ended out no good. Meanwhile, tonight, Lewis Central at the free throw line, 5 of 8 after that one.
And missed opportunities, and sometimes, the numbers are kind of hidden. It's when you hit these, and these are the key ones. And there's an empty possession, LC.
Misses both. The other way goes Glenwood. Kelsey bringing it up. Kelsey hard to the hoop. Gets picked up defensively by Hatcher. So he goes to Johnson in the corner. Johnson put it on the ground. Coach Schulte calls a timeout to keep possession. So 45-43. Lewis Central clinging to a lead over Glenwood here on KMA 960. Glenwood takes a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them.
Just minutes from the Omaha metro area, Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Well, coming out of the timeout, Glenwood's going to have the basketball. Down to 6:34 remaining here in this Hawkeye 10 Conference boys battle. Trevor Manor, Brian Bertini with you here tonight. KMA 960 on YouTube and on KMAland.com. Tommy Johnson about into the backcourt for Caden Johnson.
Curtis Whitty drawing the assignment on kind of guarding Caden Johnson. Maybe a little bit more face guard, Trevor, because he's been kind of the go-to guy.
Kelsey with it, fakes a handoff to Johnson, now swings it around Fritz, who kind of a quiet night offensively for Jamie Fritz. Only 2 points. Ball on the floor in the backcourt. It was touched by Lewis Central, so Glenwood, no harm, no foul with it.
LC coaches didn't think, so they're pleading their case. But
here's Caden Johnson with it now. Johnson, step back 3 for the lead. Bang!
He doesn't need much space, and Woody did everything right. Just a little bit extra space. Caden John hits a big three.
Caden Johnson now with 21 on the night. The pass goes out of bounds off of Lewis Central back to Glenwood. Germany will come in on the LC side.
Well, Woody had the right pass, just a little bit too hot.
46-45 Glenwood, only their second lead of the night. Johnson thought about dribbling in, he'll pull it out. 5:45 to go. Johnson dribbles in, thought about another step back, then gave it to Kelsey. Now he'll launch one. It's good. Caden Johnson from downtown again. He's heating up. And it's 49-45 after back-to-back triples from him. Dermody.
Well, the LC's kind of gone away from putting the ball inside.
Johnette. One dribble that hands it off Dermody. Dermody being guarded nicely. Here's a corner three. Arnold, they need it. It's left short. Rebound won by Zach Kelsey.
That's what happens. You don't have any perimeter threats right now for LC. Glenwood can pack the lane, and that's what they're doing.
5 minutes to go. Johnson thought about it. Said he'll feed Eckhart down low. They're going to call the offensive foul on Logan Eckhart. Trenton Johnette there to draw that.
I think Logan would just went up right there. He had a 4-foot shot. He elected to kind of make contact. That could be a big play right here.
It's the first on Eckhart. Johnette.
Kind of being like a turnover. You know, Trevor Glenwood gets an empty shot. Could have been up 6, and now LC can chip into this lead.
Miller comes in for LC.
I said first one to 50, right?
So does Colby Souther, and it's 49-45. Glenwood would like that if they can find a way to get one more point. Here's Hatcher with it out top. Now to Souther. Trying to post up Arnold down low, but he has to feed it to Germany. Then Souther sets the screen. Germany to Hatcher. Hatcher back to Germany. Down low, Souther. A little give back to Hatcher, a three. Doesn't shoot many of them, but he knocks that one down.
Well, 3 black shirts gathered around Dylan Souther, so somebody's got to hit the shot, and Wyatt Hatcher hits a big one.
A Wyatt Hatcher triple cuts it down to 49-48, 4:10 to go. Johnson step on his defender. Tough shot, no good. Rebound won by Colby Souther.
He kind of lost his footing. He might have stepped on somebody else's foot.
And LC the other way, a chance to regain the lead. Here's Arnold. To Souther. Souther, power dribble. Had it poked away for a moment. Finds Dermody. Dermody draws contact. They let him play through, and it's in for the LC lead.
Johnson got break there. That would have been number 4.
That was only the second three-point attempt from Hatcher this season.
5 quick points right there by LC to retake the lead.
And it's 50-49 Titans. Down low. Eckhart, little turnaround hook. No good. Rebound fought for. Souther wins it. And then a whistle and a foul on Nick Miller.
Well, him and Johnson have been kind of battling. They got going all night, and that's a big one because of the turnover. Souther had grabbed the rebound. LC was heading the other way, and now they lose the ball.
Coach Kurt Schulte going to take a quick timeout. We'll take one with them. Fun finish coming up here in Council Bluffs. You won't want to miss it here on
Best Finish Auto Sales and Services, Glenwood, Iowa. Visit them online at bestfinishglenwood.com to see a full inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Best Finish Auto Sales LLC is proud of the quality used cars they sell and their dedication to serve the needs of their customers. And we have a full-service body shop and service center to serve all of your vehicle needs. You can count on the dedicated sales staff at Best Finish Auto Sales to help you. Visit us today in Glenwood or online at bestfinishglenwood.com.
The ASE certified technicians at with us.
Yeah, that was a big foul right there by Nick Miller. Dylan Souther had grabbed an important rebound. LC with a 1-point lead, 3:29 hitting the other way with the ball. Instead, he picks up the backcourt foul, so it ends up ending like a turnover, Trev. And Glenwood will now have the ball coming out of this timeout. Glenwood did elect, Coach Schulte wanted a timeout, get something. Might have just been kind of get his players a little bit of a break right there, Trev, kind of regather themselves as we get ready for this, as you mentioned, pretty thrilling finish, 3:29 to go in regulation anyway.
Yeah, it might not be done. Could be some free basketball on the docket here tonight. I wouldn't object to that.
And we're at 6 fouls each, so the next foul will put the teams at the bonus.
Caden Anderson inbounded it for Glenwood. Jamie Fritz now running point for the Rams. on the
Whitty
right
all
side.
over Caden Johnson.
Johnson with it out top. Gets a screen from Kelsey. Johnson will dribble in. Bounce pass Kelsey. Kelsey, tough shot for the lead. No good. Rebound, though. Putback is good.
He just kept with it. Wyatt Hatcher thought he was going to get it, and Kelsey just beat him off the floor.
51-50 Glenwood. 3 minutes to go. Whitty, right side to Arnold. Back out top, Germany. Whitty. Back to Arnold. In the corner, Germany. Under 3 to go. Souther. Couple of strong dribbles. Finds Arnold, who got behind the defense and lays it in.
Wow. They forgot about Colby Arnold on the back, as you mentioned. Big basket by the Titans.
Lewis Central with the lead. 52-51. 2:35 remaining. 4 lead changes in just the last couple of minutes. Here's a 3. No good from Caden Anderson. Rebound into the hands of J.C. Dermody.
Now let's see if the Titans elect to take some clock here. They got 3 timeouts to use too, Trev. So Coach Miller, see if they're work a little isolation play.
2:10 to go. Hatcher feeds Souther down low. Contact. Can't get the roll for the and one. And Colby Souther will go to the free throw line.
Nice pass by Wyatt. Led his player, Dylan Souther, as he kind of created that little space. And here's some big free throws right now for the Titans.
Logan Eckhart gets called with that foul, his second. Now Colby Souther, 7 of 17 from the line this year. So, I mean, if you're going to put somebody at the stripe, that's probably the person, but he knocks the first one down to make it 53-51.
And the first one's the big one. That's the one where you get the one, make the second, you gain some points out of this possession if you're Coach Dan Miller.
The next one from Souther. Good.
It looks like he's shooting about 80% on those two, doesn't it?
54-51, LC by 3, 2 to go. Fritz brings it up for Glenwood. Bounce pass to Eckhart. They go to Johnson. Johnson dribbles in. Tough shot. Can't get the shot to go, but he draws the foul.
And it might be number 4 on Dylan Souther, too.
So Caden Johnson, who has been nothing short of brilliant tonight, goes to the line. He's a 69.7% free throw shooter coming into this evening. Now, on the night, he has not shot a free throw.
That is the 4th on Dylan Souther, too.
Johnson gets the friendly roll, cuts it down to a 2-point deficit.
And he's the guy that's been trying to feed the ball into, that their offense is kind of running through right now. So I think Coach Miller's just going to go with him here the last 155, Trev.
The next one from Johnson is good as well. 54-53. Glenwood going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here, Brian. If you're Coach Kurt Schulte, first off, what are you telling your team? And if you're Coach Dan Miller, what are you telling your team?
Well, if you're Coach Schulte right now, look, guys, hey, we're in good shape. Let's get a stop and a score. Let's don't give second chance points right here. Keep them off the board. If we do get the ball down, let's execute. They're going to put probably somebody. Curtis Whitty's probably going to be, close to close as far as he can with Caden Johnson. You might try to see if you can get somebody else like Zach Kelsey or something on a slip screen. If you're Coach Dan Miller right now for LC, I think you're going to try to go back inside. Maybe Wyatt Hatcher hit that 1-3. A guy that's been really quiet tonight, Curtis Whitty. We saw him in the St. Albert game. He lit it up from perimeter, but tonight really hasn't shot the ball. So, is that an option, or do you just kind of work it around? The next foul, we'll put them in the bonus. So a lot of things going on. Timeouts, of course. LC with 3. I think Glenwood might be down to 1.
Glenwood trailed by as many as 10. Kind of mid-second quarter, early third quarter. They battled back, had it at a
3-point lead, I think.
4-point, 49-45. You go back to the end of the quarter, it was 45-42, and then, they come out. They get on a little bit of a run, couple of big threes from Caden Johnson. They went on a 49-45 lead. LC counters with 5 in a row, and then we've kind of traded buckets since then.
It is, and if you're Glenwood right now, you don't want what I call a cheap foul right now out in the middle of the court and back court. If you're going to foul, make it be one that's going to prevent maybe a basket from happening. They're going to extend the defense here. Of course, Glenwood only 1 timeout, so they're only going to be able to kind of make adjustments and stop one more time.
Curtis Whitty gets the inbound for Lewis Central. He'll bring it up and over. Now goes to J.C. Dermody.
And LC does have some pretty good adept ball handlers. They could spread the floor, but I still think there's too much time.
Cole Arnold with it now on the right wing. Gets a step on his defender. Goes to the rack. Draws the defender and gets it to go, and it's a
pretty good
three-point lead.
option, taking it hard to the rim by Cole Arnold.
56-53, Fritz a three to tie it. Bang!
Well, Jamie Fritz, you mentioned, was kind of quiet. Just waited for his opportunity, kind of a trail three right there.
Jamie Fritz only one bucket all night prior to that, and it's 56 all with a minute 15 to go. Here's Dermody dribbling in. Dermody kicks it out. Arnold will go back to Dermody. They go down low. Souther lost it for a moment, gets it back. Arnold. They're trying to post Souther up in the lane, and it's not there. They'll feed it back to Souther. He's double-teamed. Tries to get strong. Fadeaway, left short. Rebound tipped around. Dermody gets it. Under a minute to go, and they're going to say timeout, Lewis Central. We will take a quick 30 with them so we can catch our breath. 51.7 left. We're tied at 56 here on KMN 916.
The ASE certified technicians at Glenwood Collision Repair for your auto body repair needs. From hail damage repairs to complete repairs, we can handle it all with ease. Take a look at some of the photographs on our completed auto body repair projects. We offer a limited lifetime warranty on repairs. Our staff has more than 20 years of experience, so get in touch with us today. 712-527-9000, online at GlenwoodCollisionRepair.com, or stop in and visit with us.
51.7 seconds to go. Tied at 56 between Lewis Central and Glenwood. Trevor Mander, Brian Bertini with you here tonight. And Brian, Lewis Central basketball, if you're Coach Dan Miller, how quickly are you trying to score here?
Not at all. I marked that down. J.C. Dermody's offensive rebound there. It looked like Glenwood's going to get the ball. He tapped it to his teammate right there. They got a timeout. That might be the game saver if LC finds a way to hold it. I think if you're Coach Miller right now, you got two timeouts. I think you pull this out, and I think you got ball handlers. Take the last shot. Get something going the rim. You got the 6'6" guy, Dylan Souther. You can get the ball deep into. Hit these last free throws. You know, Glenwood doesn't want to foul. You know, if you're going to foul, you're going to foul early in the possession because then it becomes a possession game. So I kind of almost think that unless they get an open layup, Trevor, I think LC is going to hold this ball for the last shot.
51.7 left on the floor for Lewis Central. Curtis Whitty, Trenton Johnette, Cole Arnold, Colby Souther, and J.C. Dermody. They've got the basketball. They'll inbound it out to Dermody. They're kind of spreading things out.
Nobody's going to come out. Logan Eckhart's not going to come out and guard Dylan Souther, so you can bring him out to kind of just hold the ball.
Right side now, Arnold down to 35. Back to Souther with 32. Souther looking for something. He's picked up by Eckhart defensively, and Coach Miller going to have to call a timeout with 28.8.
Well, they ran 20 seconds off, and using Dylan Souther as that kind of option to get the ball around.
So if you're Coach Dan Miller here in this timeout, Brian, you're wanting this to come down to one shot, it looks like, by the way they've pulled it out. Well, and where's that one shot going to be?
And I think you're also cognizant of the deep three. You know, Glenwood just come off that win of Crescent with a three at the buzzer. You know, I don't think you don't want Glenwood to have a chance, even if LC's up by 2, Trevor, to come down and, you know, win it on a 3. So I think you're going to try to get this ball and punch it in late. You know, if Glenwood wants, if it gets in with about 6 seconds left, 7 seconds, maybe you foul on purpose, Trevor, to put him at the line and guarantee yourself maybe a possession.
If you're going that strategy, I might almost go a little earlier, you know, maybe 10, 12, give yourself a little bit more time. Or maybe if you're Coach Kurt Schulte, you trust your defense. We'll see when they come out of this timeout again. Tied at 56. This has been a barn burner tonight in Council Bluffs. On the floor for Glenwood, they're going to roll with Zach Kelsey, Jamie Fritz, Caden Johnson, Logan Eckhart, as well as Caden Anderson. Lewis Central's got the basketball. Curtis Whitty will inbound it. J.C. Dermody, Trenton Johnette, Cole Arnold, and Colby Souther.
Each team with a timeout, too, so LC can still hold possession.
Whitty will inbound it into the backcourt to J.C. Dermody. Dermody will bring it across the timeline. 24 left. Being guarded out top by Caden Anderson. Down to 20. Dermody almost lost it for a moment. Goes to Souther. 17. Right corner. Arnold. 15. Being guarded by Fritz. LC going to play for the win. Arnold to the hoop. Spin around. Tough shot is no good. Rebound tipped around by Eckhart. It's still around. Out of bounds. Last touch by Lewis Central. And the possession arrow favors Glenwood with 5.6 to go. And now Coach Kurt Schulte's going to call a timeout. We'll keep it here. And Brian,
well, if you had a replay, this is one of those, if you had a replay, that call probably gets reversed. But you don't have that in high school. So you go with what the officials say, and it says Glenwood basketball. Glenwood out of timeout, so Coach Schulte did burn his last timeout. Also, Trevor, the guy, since it's not a made baskets, it's a dead ball situation, he cannot run the baseline. So if you're LC, you're going to probably put a little bit of pressure. Maybe put two guys on Caden Johnson to prevent him from touching the ball. But, hey, Jamie Fritz just hit a three, didn't he, to give you tie the game up.
And Grant Von, I know he's on the floor, but Grant Von Essen had one earlier. So they've got outside shooters. Do the Rams again. 5.6 left here. 56 all in this Hawkeye 10 conference battle. This one could go a ways in kind of dictating, how the Hawkeye 10 final standings shake out. I think it's safe to say everybody's probably chasing Harlan at this point.
Well, and again, Glenwood now, if they can't get the ball in bounds, Trevor, they're going to lose it on possession, so they're going to have to throw it in. Of course, Dylan Sowler got 4 fouls. He's 6'6". He's going to be a rim protector. If you're LC, you want to try to get Glenwood to burn as much time as possible bringing the ball up the floor.
Looks like Lewis Central's going to they kind of thought about maybe putting Nick Miller on the inbound. And
yeah, I definitely like to cover the inbound when there's a dead ball situation. I don't want the guy have a chance to throw the ball, at any distance length. Let's see if they do kind of a back screen and free up Caden Johnson. But Curtis Woody's going to try to be on him really close.
Fritz will inbound. They do not have any timeouts. They get it to Kelsey. A runner to Anderson. Anderson with 3. Length of the floor for the win. In and out, no good. And we're going to overtime. It was perfectly drawn up. It was pretty well executed. But it goes in and out. And free basketball tonight in Council Bluffs.
Well, again, they got the ball. They pushed it hard. LC couldn't foul. So you had to let him go. And as you mentioned, Caden Anderson got deep to the rim and kind of rolled around. And Glenwood almost back-to-back buzzer beaters. But, hey, we don't have any games till January, Trev, so why not a little free basketball?
I like it. We'll catch our breath real quick. Overtime coming up here tonight in Council Bluffs.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Jones Financial Advisor in Glenwood is Matthew Portray. Why work with a financial advisor? Life is about living, and achieving your financial goals lets you do it on your terms. A dedicated financial partner can help bring you closer to the future you see for yourself. And Matthew understands that reaching financial goals is a journey. He's in it with you for the long haul, coaching you every step of the way. Contact Matthew Portray at Edward Jones Glenwood office today, 712-527-3520, and learn more at edwardjones.com.
Time here tonight on KMA 960, KMAland.com, and on YouTube. 56 all between Glenwood and Lewis Central. 4-minute overtime period.
And this is where fatigue and fouls play a role, because your legs are kind of gone. You played that 32-minute full basketball, and you got to go again, high intensity. Timeouts, LC with 2, you get 1. Glenwood does get 1 now in the bonus period. And both teams in 1-1, Trev, so.
Trent Johnette will jump for LC. It'll be Zach Kelsey for Glenwood. And the tip is won by Glenwood. Caden Johnson will bring it up and over. Caden Anderson had a chance to win it in regulation. Shot didn't go. And now Caden Johnson, who's been phenomenal tonight, with 26 has it. He'll pull up a 3. Banked wide. Wyatt Hatcher a long rebound. Hatcher to Miller. 2-on-1 is good.
Wow, the long rebound right there. And Hatcher with a good run out. Good start for LC here in the bonus period.
58-56 in favor of Lewis Central. Kelsey being guarded by Johnette. Tough shot. Passes it up. Out top Anderson. Anderson saves it somehow, but it's stolen away by Dermody. Dermody now dribbles in on Fritz. He'll pull it back out.
still too much time with 3 minutes to kind of pull it out. If it got to about a minute and a half, minute 50, yes, but you still got to look to attack the rim if you're LC.
Right side Dermody, down low Hatcher, strong power dribble off the glass, it's good.
That's a pretty good place to go, isn't it?
60-56, LC the first 4 of overtime. Right side Jamie Fritz. Back out top, Caden Anderson will hand it off to Caden Johnson. Johnson dribbles in, off balance shot. That was deflected, and Cole Arnold gets the board and a whistle.
Again, good piece right there. A good hustle by the LC defense to work around the screens. You know they're going to go to Caden Johnson. And the size and physicality right now, LC put them in a 4-point lead and chance now. Cole Arnold get maybe possibly 6 to start OT, Trevor.
2:35 to go. Cole Arnold with a chance to add to this lead, and he doesn't. Rebound won by Logan Eckhart. Out of bounds. Last touch by Lewis Central. They'll say it goes to Glenwood.
Missed opportunity. You get one. You hope you get one out of possession. You get none.
I feel like this is a really big offensive possession.
Well, yeah, you're to the point here where if LC they get a stop, then they might be able to pull the ball out with a 4-point lead.
Eckhart goes to Johnson. Johnson double teamed. It was stolen away by Miller. Johnson tried to thread a needle that wasn't there.
Yep, and that might be the big steal right there. And now I think you're going to see LC pull the ball out and spread the floor.
Dermody with it out top, not showing any urgency. He'll go to Hatcher.
And if you're Glenwood, you might foul, like you mentioned, Trevor, early in these possessions to get the ball back.
Hatcher down under 2 to go in overtime. LC with the only 4 points in this frame.
Your LC are looking layups and free throws right now. Get something going to the rim or getting to the free throw line.
This is a part of the game that is going to change in a couple years. Fritz tried to force a steal. They get it to Miller. Now Johnette on the right side. With the shot clock coming in the next couple of years. It's Dermody down to 90 seconds to go. Loose ball on the floor. Dermody gets it back. Coach Dan Miller going to have to take a timeout to maintain possession. We'll take it with them. Around KMA 960, back in 30 seconds.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Lewis Central with the first 4 and the only 4 of overtime right now. They lead Glenwood 60-56. A minute 29 left, and Brian Bertini, we kind of thought they might do this if they got a stop, and they've done it. Lewis Central slowing things down offensively.
Yeah, they still got one timeout in their pocket. That was an advantage of having 2. They get one. Each team picks up 1 in the overtime. So Coach Miller has 1. But they got to make their free throws. We just saw in the last one, Cole Arnold miss a chance to put them up, 5 or 6, empty possession. I wonder if Coach Schulte might, bring in a couple extra players here and say, hey, let's pick up a foul and let's put them at the line. We need the ball, so, you get basically one more time, Trevor, to get a 1-on-1. This is it.
See, they bring Risto Lapala in, Tommy Johnson in as well.
I think knowing this is their last 1-on-1 opportunity, I think you foul early in this possession and see if you can get some touches.
Got a minute 29 left. They'll inbound it to Miller. Miller goes to Johnette. Johnette
he had a layup
if his heart desired, but instead he pulls it out. Kelsey defending him, almost got a steal. And now Hatcher out top. He gets fouled by Risto Lapala, and Wyatt Hatcher will go to the free throw line. A minute 16 to go.
So this is the last 1-on-1 Glenwood's going to get. So they're hoping that it's a miss and they can go down and chip into this lead. Wyatt Hatcher, of course, led nothing more than to kind of bump this up to a 6-point lead.
Hatcher with 14 on the night. Gets the roll, makes it 15.
Well, they're going to get a bonus free throw. Zach Kelsey had entered the lane early. The official put his arm out, so make or miss, he was going to get another shot. But since it's make, it moot point.
Logan Eckhart comes in. Risto Lapala will check out for Glenwood. Down to a minute 16 to go. Hatcher trying to make this a 6-point game. No good. Rebound chased down by Caden Anderson. Glenwood needs a bucket. Here's Tommy Johnson. Down to 1:05. Anderson almost slipped. Ball on the floor. Last touch by LC. Nick Miller.
Wow, net hustle by Nick Miller. Yeah, he's just making Caden Anderson work her extremely hard in the overtime. His job right now, the rest of this game, is just defense, isn't it?
Yes, as Caden Anderson gets in the backcourt. A minute remaining here in the first overtime. LC up by 4. Johnson deep 3. Onions! Caden Johnson gets it down to a 2-point game. 29 for him on the night. 61-59. And we'll get a timeout here on the floor. Big shot from Caden Johnson.
Well, yeah, it was fading away a little bit, so really he pulled away from the defense. He's just one of those, you hope he got enough leg strength. Caden did and hit the 3. Coach Schulte burned his last time out, though. So now if they foul, it is a double bonus because there's 19 fouls, so the next one's 10. So again, LC can spread the floor. What Glenwood would hope for would be a steal in the backcourt, possibly Trevor, or maybe just a 1 free throw, and you got a chance down 3 to tie with a 3 of your own.
So Glenwood trailing by 2. Lewis Central with the basketball. 61-59. If you're just tuning in, you missed out, man. I don't know what else you were doing on a Tuesday night, but you missed out on what's been a fun boys game here tonight. Lewis Central led by as many as 10 in the first half. They battled back, did Glenwood. They had a lead early in the fourth quarter. They had a chance to win it late. Caden Anderson, a little runner. I thought it was going in. It didn't. LC gets the first 4 of overtime. First 5 of overtime. But just moments ago, Caden Johnson, his 29th points of the night, cut it down to a 2-point deficit.
So if you're Glenwood, again, your options are you can foul early in the possession and turn this into a possession game for the last 50-some seconds.
So Trenton Johnette will inbound. They've got J.C. Dermody, Nick Miller, Cole Arnold, and Wyatt Hatcher out there as well. Johnette goes to Miller, who's immediately fouled by Tommy Johnson.
You probably identified, as the Glenwood coaching staff did, okay, let's keep it out of these guys' hands and let's put these guys at the line. And Nick Miller,
69%.
So let's see if he's the guy that's going to make. He's going to get 2. So
probably not your first choice in terms of fouling, but not necessarily automatic, and he leaves the first one short.
There you go. Now the thoughts going to second. Trenton Johnette as the rim protector. He's a little bit probably more athletic than Dylan Souther at size. So Johnette can maybe close out some shooters on the perimeter a little bit. So that's probably why he's in there for Coach Miller and the Titans.
Curtis Whitty comes in for LC. Nick Miller with the next free throw. 51.5 left. LC by 2. Miller misses them both. Rebound Logan Eckhart. Glenwood can tie it or take the lead. Johnson will bring it up. He had a buzzer beater the other night. Goes to Kelsey on the left side. Back to Johnson. 3 for the lead. No good. Rebound Eckhart. Eckhart lost it. It's on the floor. He keeps it and gets it to Tommy Johnson. A 3. Bang! Tommy Johnson, his first 3-pointer of the night, gives Glenwood a 62-61 lead. And then we get a foul the other way. Curtis Whitty went coast to coast, and Caden Anderson is the fouler.
Well, Tommy just kind of turned and just shot it and went in, but Glenwood a little bit late getting back. Great pass by Germany to advance the ball to Curtis Whitty, who's been held scoreless. I don't think he scored tonight, has he?
No, he has not.
I think what do you have, 15 the other night against St. Albert? So, I mean, this guy can fill it up.
62-61 Glenwood. Curtis Whitty misses the front end.
Well, again, if this is one thing, if LC comes up short, they're going to look at free throws in the 3rd, 4th, and this overtime as being the difference maker.
Chance to tie it with 23.8 to go. Tommy Johnson, maybe the most unlikely of heroes for Glenwood tonight. Whitty doesn't get either one. Rebound out of bounds. They say it goes to Glenwood.
Missed opportunities for 4 missed free throws by the Titans, and now Glenwood can hold the ball with the lead.
And they will have Caden Anderson inbound it to Caden Johnson, who's double teamed. They go to Tommy Johnson. LC's got a foul. Johnson kind of dribbled himself into a corner.
Well, even if he makes 2, it's still a one-possession game. So Tommy Johnson, who's been kind of the unsung hero, quiet, hit the 3 to put him up. Now Trevor has a chance to increase the lead.
16.9 to go, and LC will bring Cole Arnold back into the game. Curtis Whitty will check out.
Arnold, a 3-point threat.
Yeah, we saw that early in the game. And the 1-and-1 from Johnson is good.
Well, the first one's the big one. Now you're guaranteed to, even if a basket, stay tied. Glenwood out of timeouts, too, so they're going to have to play this out.
63-61. Tommy Johnson misses the second one. Rebound by Hatcher. Has to chase it down in the corner. LC has one timeout. We'll see if they use it. 10 seconds to go. And they will call it with 9.4. Down 2 here in the first overtime. Brian Bertini for Coach Dan Miller. Who are you going to here?
I'm going to go to Dylan Souther. Now, here's the key, though. Glenwood probably knows that as well. So you're going to double team him. Here he comes into the game. But you got to get Souther so he can turn into the basket. Get him going, come off the screen. You've got 9 seconds. You've got quite a bit of time, Trevor, and you've got the ball in your own front court. So really, getting an option and you can run a set play is not a problem. What Glenwood's got to be careful of here is the and one. You don't want to get a guy going up and fouling him when he makes the shot and have a chance to kind of lose on the free throw line. If you're going to foul, you got to foul him on the floor, make him earn it at the free throw line. And of course, Cole Arnold is a guy that, if J.C. Dermody, you got to get out and close out for threes.
J.C. Dermody's hit some game winners in his day, too. I remember one last year against Clarinda. He knocked down to give the Titans a win. So 63-61, 9.7 to go in this one.
And we talk about, and this is importance of hanging around. LC kind of let Glenwood hang around. They had a chance to kind of bump this up to about 12 or 13, missed some opportunities, missed free throws. Glenwood found a way, chipped away, got a lead, and then they just, as you mentioned, just kind of went back and forth. And that's why coaches talk about, when you get a chance to put a team put away midway in the third quarter, fourth, you do it. And if you leave the door open, these guys are competitors. They'll keep fighting and scrapping.
So Lewis Central with the basketball. Nick Miller will inbound it. Also, they've got Colby Souther, J.C. Dermody, Cole Arnold, and Wyatt Hatcher out there.
And Hatcher might be your option, too.
On the inbound, they go to Souther. Souther right back to Miller. Miller lays it up. It's no good. Rebound, though, back to Miller. No good again. Hatcher trying to get a shot. It's good, and we're tied.
And Glenwood, no timeout.
With 2 seconds to go. And Wyatt Hatcher sends us to a double overtime here tonight. The state football hero, a hero tonight, at least up to this point. And 36 minutes of basketball has not been enough here, Brian.
And Glenwood couldn't foul. They had to kind of get away. Wyatt Hatcher looked like he had an open shot. He missed it. And then Nick Miller, put a little runner in. It just kind of fell away, and then he got it right back. And Glenwood, of course, they wanted to play aggressive, but they couldn't do too much. And put back, and I guess we're not done, are we?
I play all night. Fine with me here in Council Bluffs on KMA 960. Back here in a moment.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Fouls, of course, are going to be, and fatigue are the two big things I always look for in overtimes, because these guys have played, this has been a physical game. A lot of these players, there's not a lot of depth on each team, Trevor, so they've been on the floor a lot. And free throws, that's the one thing you kind of forget about the legs. And Titans in the double bonus. Glenwood still get one more 1-and-1.
It'll be Zach Kelsey jumping for Glenwood. Souther for Lewis Central. The tip is won by Cole Arnold of LC. They scored the first 4 in the first overtime.
And Souther and Jeanette, two big guys in the lineup this time. First time we've seen this night.
Souther goes to Johnette. They go down low. Hatcher gets it to go.
Well, he's just got a mismatch on Zach Kelsey. Nice entry pass by Trent Johnette.
65-63 here, 20 seconds into the second overtime. Eckhart, a little give and go. Johnson, who's been quiet for a while, draws the foul.
Yeah, that's on Souther. That's 5.
And it is. And Caden Souther, Colby Souther, not enthralled with that, and his night's going to come to a close.
Well, and that's huge because he's such a force inside there to be the rebounder.
So he fouls out with 11 points, one of 3 in double figures for him tonight. Hatcher has 19 to lead the way. Cole Arnold with 15. And Caden Johnson, who has 29 for Glenwood.
From now on, both teams will be in double bonus.
First one from Johnson. Good. 65-64. Johnson gonna try to tie it. And he does. Now at 65. Caden Johnson with 31. And LC will bring it up with J.C. Dermody. 3:25 left here in the second overtime. Left side Arnold. Back to Miller. In the corner, Johnette. We'll go back to Arnold on the left side. Arnold dribbles in, got a step on Fritz, little fadeaway. Good from Cole Arnold.
That's a tough shot, and right now the advantage is White Hatcher now is going to have to go against Logan Eckhart. There's a steal by Dermody.
Dermody just picked that one off, and LC up by 2.
Yeah, it's still too much time. I think you still got to look to attack the basket.
67-65. Arnold with it on the left side. Goes to Johnette.
See, both teams, a lot of fatigue. Like I said, a lot of these guys have played 40-plus minutes.
I think Caden Johnson, I don't think he's came out tonight. As Dermody
come out once early, but not very often. You're right.
Might have been the end of the first quarter. Dermody picked up his dribble, swinging around the perimeter. Now Arnold back to Hatcher. LC looking for layups and free throws. Arnold will square up. The big man misses everything, but Wyatt Hatcher chases down the rebound.
And now you're getting that point. Gets down to about 145. You might think about pulling it out.
2:10 to go. Miller with it out top, being guarded by Tommy Johnson. He was a hero for Glenwood in that first overtime. Commits a foul there. Probably not a bad foul.
Well, it's going to be 2 shots no matter what. It's double bonus.
But you're at least giving yourself a chance to get a possession.
It's possessions. You don't ever want one team to control the ball for the entire period and you don't get your hands on it. So foul a lot early and make it a possession game.
So Miller on the front end misses.
Well, that's 3 in a row he's missed. So, now it's in his head. He's thinking he's got to make. And, even if he makes this, it's still a one-possession game, Trev.
Got Lewis Central tonight, 8 of 19 from the free throw line.
Now they've been probably about 0-6 here of late.
The next one from Miller. Good.
Kind of a sigh of relief.
68-65.
Him and his dad, right?
2 minutes left here in this second overtime. Pass almost stolen by Johnette. It's on the floor. Kelsey trying to get it. Stolen away.
Good hands by Trent and Johnette just to tip it away. And
Arnold got it.
Now you're going to look at, I think you're pulled out.
And Caden Johnson picks up a foul.
Well, that's one I'd like to. I wouldn't have him make the 4th foul. That's his 4th foul. He's the guy's got 31 points. I'd rather let the other person out on your team, pick up that foul to stop the clock. Because now he's basically, if he gets another one, he's out.
Germany front end is good. Got the roll.
Well, the free throws here by J.C. Dermody may be the biggest of the season here. First half of the season anyway, if he can make this one.
And Dermody, not what I would call a strong free throw shooter. Misses one. Hatcher gets the rebound, though. For Lewis Central in a reset.
Now you're going to pull it out for sure.
Johnette with it out top, being guarded by Eckhart. Johnson trying to play the steal. They go to Miller. Miller to Arnold. Arnold, little runner, lays it in.
Oh, you get a layup. You'll take those too.
And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. 71-65. Lewis Central leading, 1:27 left here in the second overtime, back in 30 on KMN 960.
Jones financial advisor in Glenwood is Matthew Portray. Why work with a financial advisor? Life is about living, and achieving your financial goals lets you do it on your terms. A dedicated financial partner can help bring you closer to the future you see for yourself. And Matthew understands that reaching financial goals is a journey. He's in it with you for the long haul, coaching you every step of the way. Contact Matthew Portray at Edward Jones Glenwood office today, 712-527-3520, and learn more at edwardjones.com.
Glenwood 71-65, 1:27 left here in the second overtime. And if you're Lewis Central, Brian, most importantly, got the basketball.
Well, one thing, if I'm Coach Miller, don't foul. Don't foul a shooter, especially on a three, because that's one way Glenwood can get back in this. You got guys with Jamie Fritz and Caden Anderson, Caden Johnson hits a three and they make it an N1. You can trim this lead. Glenwood burned their only time out of the double overtime. Caden Johnson with 4 fouls. He's got 31 points. I think what you're going to do if you're LC is you got to identify the shooters. But if they miss the shot, Trevor, you got to make it a one and done. You cannot let the ball continue to get up. If you're Glenwood, if you don't get the basket, then I think you foul right away early as they bring the ball up to stop the ball and put LC at the free throw line.
Jack Kelsey will inbound to Tommy Johnson, who hands it off to Caden Johnson. A minute 25 left here in this overtime. Johnson brings it up, goes to the hoop. Johnson had a block by Trenton Johnette. Dermody out front to Hatcher. Hatcher is too far in front of him, goes out of bounds.
And that's one he probably, Coach Miller's not happy with J.C. Dermody. He didn't have to force that layup. He had a 6-point lead and the ball, and you give it back.
Caden Johnson will bring it up. A minute 10 left for Glenwood, down by 6. Johnson being guarded out top by Nick Miller. Gets the screen. Johnson stop and shoot three. It's long. Rebound though, chase down Caden Anderson. Turnaround three, no good. Rebound tipped around. Trenton Johnette comes up with it.
Big job by Trenton right there. Big rebound.
52 seconds to go. Glenwood in a 6-point deficit. They'll foul Wyatt Hatcher.
And that's what Coach Miller's talking to J.C. Dermody right now, doing a little coaching and says, look, hey, we had the 6-point lead and the ball. You don't need a layup right there. Let them bring it up. They'll foul you. You go to the free throw line.
Yeah.
We're up 8. Don't allow a team an opportunity to get that. Luckily, they didn't get that, and Wyatt Hatcher can now make a little taller mountain to climb.
Hatcher knocks down the first one. He's got 20 on the night. Jamie Fritz comes in. Logan Eckhart checks out for Glenwood.
3-point shooter. And also now, the free throws, you've made a few, get a little easier, don't they?
Yes. Glenwood had a chance to win it at the end of regulation. Hatcher misses the second one. Glenwood needs a bucket, and they need it kind of quick. 45 seconds to go out of timeouts, down by 7. Fritz races up the court. We'll go to Tommy Johnson. Johnson to Caden Johnson. Stop and shoot. No good. Rebound, though, won by Glenwood. Here's a corner three. Caden Anderson, no good. J.C. Germany gets the rebound. And the big shot's not falling for Glenwood down the stretch, and LC's going to go to the free throw line.
Wow, that a 3 there drops. If you're Glenwood, you cut it to 3 again, you have a chance. And the window of opportunity might have gone by the wayside for the Rams. J.C. Dermody can close the door and finish for the Titans on a pretty good note on 2021.
72-65. Dermody misses the front end.
Now this is the one you want here, though. Make it that 7-point lead, Trevor. Then it's guaranteed 3 baskets.
The next one from Dermody, no good as well.
Door still open.
Johnson brings it up. Johnson kind of dribbled himself into a foul.
He got lucky. He probably had a turnover coming too, and the foul bailed him out.
It's on J.C. Dermody. It's his second. Caden Johnson.
Well, the thing is, too, now for Glenwood, you're going to score possibly with the clock stop, Trevor.
Down by 7, 25 seconds to go. Caden Johnson has been marvelous tonight for Glenwood. He knocks down the first
career high, I think.
I would say it's got to be up there, 32. They had a guy last year that was no stranger to nights like that, and Ryan Bloom. Johnson gets it to 33. It's a 5-point game. Hatcher They'll run it out. Miller wants to lay it in. He does.
Well, that you'll take if you're LC. A wide open layup. That should do it.
Now Glenwood out of timeouts. Here's a deep three that is no good from Caden Anderson. Will go out of bounds.
Well, now
back
if you're
to Lewis
LC, you
Central.
really don't even need to bring it across the half-court line. And Glenwood may elect not to foul. Let this one run out, and that'll end the 2021 first half of the season, Trev.
What a game here tonight. Glenwood oh so close in regulation. Lewis Central. A last-second shot in overtime from Wyatt Hatcher, and the Titans win it in 2 OTs tonight, 74-67 in a classic over their Hawkeye 10 foe. Brian Bertini, your thoughts?
Well, what we thought tonight, two rough, tough battle games for both squads. The girls close, tied at 21.5. Glenwood girls pulled away for that 55-34 win. The first one, this one here, close all the way. Glenwood had a chance, as you mentioned, in regulation to win it. Didn't come up short. The big free throws and big baskets. Wyatt Hatcher, maybe the difference maker tonight. LC wins the boys game 64-67, double OT.
Yeah, Hatcher dropped 20, Cole Arnold 19, Nick Miller 11 for Lewis Central, and then Glenwood led by 33 from Caden Johnson, 13 from Zach Kelsey, kind of a quiet 13 from him. Tommy Johnson, some big shots down the stretch, but just not enough for Glenwood. They fall to 4-3 heading into Christmas break, and they'll turn around and they will get Atlantic on January 4th. Meanwhile, for Lewis Central, they move to 4-3. They get an interesting matchup with Harlan on January 4th. That'll be a fun one. So that does it tonight from Council Bluffs. Full rundown will be available online later on, KMAland.com. You listen to high school basketball on KMA 960. Saying so long from Council Bluffs for Brian Bertini. Thanks to John Lee for helping us out with the video stream tonight. I'm Trevor Mader saying thanks for listening. Have a great night and have a happy holidays.